Snark Tank. You're about to get your ears glazed by the great Chris Raygun, Derek Blackman, and Tom Sweeney. Sit back and prepare for some action. Sit back and prepare for some glazing glory.
You look like some. Like something like in Mortal Kombat. I don't know which one though.
Some
There's
fatality.
something like where they're like making this really shitty animation.
Think about Master Chief evolving.
I think I remember it. It's one of the like sort of newer ones. I think it's like when Noob Saibot.
I have.
He like fills you with smoke and you start fucking seizing and you blow up.
Maybe so. Yeah.
Right? Is it Noob Saibot? No,
That's. I mean.
Isn't that crazy?
Is that his name?
What?
Noob
Just
Saibot?
him?
It's like it's uncanny.
Yeah.
It's uncanny.
Yeah. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Valley?
No, it's just like it's working. Like you're doing a great job.
What am I doing a great job of?
Keep it up, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to Snark Tank Podcast. It's me, Chris. It's him, Derek, and this is our new animatronic Sween. Because as we all know, Sweeney was executed in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
And this is a huge collaboration between us and a company to build build an animatronic.
Just a company.
Yeah.
Us and a company.
Just a company to make a really like realistic, uncanny, completely lifelike Tom Sweeney. And it's coming along great. Look, he's even not. I remember coding that specifically myself.
Yeah, like reacting.
Yeah,
to,
reacting that exact way.
Yeah, it's good, man. I'm actually highly impressed.
Yeah.
The
I stole a lot of the code from GitHub, but
very useful.
yeah, it's a very useful. Yeah, I don't even know if that's what GitHub is.
I mean, it can be. I've downloaded plenty of shit from there.
Really, I have no concept of what GitHub is.
Yeah, it's usually
know what it is.
when I'm destroying games, putting a bunch of bullshit in it. There's a lot of cool scripts in GitHub.
Yeah.
I think it's really funny how people make games and people go in there and completely rape the thing that they made.
Yeah.
They go in and they make somebody takes a long time. Like, I'm gonna really write this game out. Then this guy's gonna spend a lot of time coding it, and then I'm like, what if everybody was lactating?
I wonder if that's how like directors feel whenever they see like a YouTube poop of like a movie, because it feels less invasive to me than like a game, because like you're actually going into the files.
It's more pervasive.
100%.
It's super aggressive. It's like when you take. It's, I guess the equivalent for a video would be like if you make a YouTube poop, you put like your own fucked up soundtrack in it back to. You start editing. You do like some sort of editing to the background as well. Like you really go in there and you fuck up the movie that you're watching. Like
right.
It's Spider-Man 3, but it looks like, I don't know. It looks like Shawshank Redemption at moments of it. And
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Dude, there is I can't remember what this is, but I saw it probably in like 2018, 2019, a YouTube poop that made an entire comprehensive movie out of like using Spider-Man and Lord of the Rings stuff, and they made an entire new plot. It makes sense and it was entertaining. I was like, this is the final level of autism. It was fucking good. I'll find it eventually.
Isn't there some actor like it's like Elijah Wood or Topher Grace or someone that like has like an edit of all of Star Wars? There's like a specific I can't. The audience will know.
I feel like, Elijah Wood would be the one that would have it.
You feel like Elijah Would?
Yeah.
Elijah Wood.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. Well,
So how was Costa Rica? Why also?
Costa Rica?
Why'd you go to Costa Rica out of nowhere?
What you call it? Lily's dad was in Costa Rica for work.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, why don't we guys all come to Costa Rica after I'm done working? And then we went there, and it was beautiful. It's pretty simple.
That's it?
So
It was beautiful. That was like, we're near volcanoes and shit. It was awesome.
explain how you escaped the mercenary tribe that was there terrorizing the Costa Ricans, and you somehow ended up liberating the local people, the natives, and made it back safely.
I feel like saying natives is a really weird way to talk about just Costa Ricans. But
Hey man, because there's Jake. Wait, no, Jake Paul lives in Puerto Rico. I keep forgetting. Whoever, you know how there's the time because I'm sure the Costa Ricans.
that is our life. That is the life.
They're
of the
doing
Puerto
the same
Ricans.
thing.
being misunderstood.
but they're doing
Remember
the
when
same
the Dominicans
thing.
do that? Is like we're Puerto Rican. We're not. We're not the same.
It's always the final guess.
Listen.
it's never it's Mexican first somehow, and
Well,
then
it makes sense why it's
then
Mexico.
It's Dominican, then Costa Rican.
Sure.
It is kind of wild.
Listen,
What was the
How'd you
last
get out of there
one?
though?
yeah,
I got on a plane.
How'd you escape?
I'm surprised they let you in the country. Honestly,
Back in the country?
yeah.
I don't look that not black American.
Yeah, but I sent the government that photo of like the demon you.
No, he actually got detained. He was actually there too.
Oh, he was in Costa Rica as well.
Oh, he's-
Yeah, he
What
was
coincidence.
he was yelling and people were throwing up like blood and shit. He was really creepy.
That's crazy. That's a crazy
Started
ability.
yelling, people would throw up blood. He was like way stronger than he should have been. It was really funny. They had to tranquilize him, and then somebody got like a crucifix and put it on. Like they put a tarp over and they put the crucifix on a tarp, and he couldn't get it off.
What are his measurements? What are his measurements? Was he like same height, same
No,
like what
no,
would we
much,
got?
much bigger. Much
Oh.
bigger. Like imagine me if I was an orc. That's him.
Bigger in like Costa Rican dimensions or no?
No, bigger in like spiritual dimensions too. He was he's a very vast being.
Can you put
Okay.
like an actual? Could you gauge his height? Like what would you say?
Standing
he is?
about like 12'9". Probably
right.
was pushing at least like
600 kgs.
maybe 4,000 pounds.
600 kg.
What is
4,000
kg?
Kilograms?
What's that? What's
you
that
got to
in-
times it by 2.2 to get pounds.
Oh my gosh! Oh man!
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge.
That's way crazier than I imagined.
Huge. Yeah, could do like a 50 yard in like maybe like I don't know like 0.2 milliseconds. Terrifying
Oh.
creature.
Did you get
Overall,
robbed?
Terrifying creature.
Did you get robbed by any? Because I know like they have like literal like lemurs and shit hopping around.
Oh, the monkeys.
Yeah, our friend Smokey always talks about like how she was robbed by a bunch of monkeys, and I could never tell if it was like a racist thing that she was saying or legitimate.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. When I,
She's very pale, you know.
She is very pale.
yeah. So when I was there, they had like it was funny. It was like a Black American excursion there. So it was a bunch of Black Americans there, which is fucking weird.
Oh, really? Why?
And it was fucking. I don't know. There was like some sort of. I don't know. Fucking.
Is that why you went?
I think so.
I like
why
that you
I
had to
went.
think about
It's
it.
the gathering.
No.
The programming. is kind
You
of
know,
warped.
you've heard the gathering of the Juggalos, right? Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
No.
You ever been to a carnival? You ever been to a
I
carnival
haven't.
festival?
I have not.
Don't go. Just don't.
I had so at one point our friends and I were actually thinking about it. I saw a documentary and I was like, never mind. Like
go.
legitimately, it was just like no.
Don't go.
I feel like it's just I'll get swept away by the toxic sludge that is just emanating from their tents and shit.
It's
like
dis-
it's
it's
not
disgusting.
I won't do it. But anyway,
I went, it was. I was.
Yeah.
a little more racist afterwards.
oh, that's good.
A little more. I was like, oh man,
Thought I was supposed to bring people together. That's interesting.
They wanted to bring me to a rope. That's what they wanted to do.
So now that you didn't really do anything, you just kind of like.
It was
lounged
a
around?
resort. We went swimming. That was the thing we did a bunch. We were swimming. The beaches are beautiful. It's like
They got the blue water there.
Well, it's actually black because of the fact that it was there was a volcanic sand. Like a bunch of volcanic sands. There was a bunch of black like sand that felt like coffee grind. Like not even like finer than that. It was unbelievable.
They had black sand beaches.
Yeah. Because there's volcanoes nearby. So
Right.
That's kind of sick.
it was beautiful.
That
dude.
shit is cool.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And
Did
like,
you eat
it
the
doesn't-
sand? Did you eat the volcanic
No,
sand?
I thought about it, but literally, I was going to at least slap it out of my hand.
It's good for you. It's good. It's like charcoal.
Yeah, cleans
It's
you
good
out.
for your skin, actually, but it's not good for your like inner body. No.
Cleans you out good, man.
Yeah.
I lost 20 pounds in 3 days last time I did that.
Yeah.
It's really good. I felt great.
Pounds in 3 days is insane.
I felt great after a few months, you know?
once you grew back, the lining in your stomach.
I felt
started to
great
feel
after all
okay
the
again.
energy I expended losing that much weight. After it was done, I felt amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really pretty. A lot of iguanas, a lot of like really weird birds, like a lot of like crows with like, you ever seen like the phoenix chickens?
Phoenix chickens. I don't even know what that.
The chickens with like a really big fertile tail, sort of like peacocks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There was a bunch of crows like that there, and I was like, why the fuck do they have? It was because seeing a crow, it's such a sleek creature, but then it has a big ass fucking tail, and you're like, what the fuck am I seeing right now? What is wrong with that
sounds cool.
thing?
Yeah.
We saw little monkeys. The baby monkeys were the cutest I've ever seen in my life. They were so tiny.
Did you eat
and
any?
cute. No, I didn't aggress them.
You should have aggressed on them.
I didn't aggress them.
You do like you got to do the X-Men Wolverine's Origins pounce. You know, like if I could.
Speaking of that,
Oh, we did. Yeah, we saw Wolverine finally.
Dude.
They showed it.
I saw some comments that I just don't understand because I was like, this is exactly what I want.
It's Origins again. It looks like Origins again.
It looks like more Origins, which
but
is
cinematic. More cinematic than
It's the only way that you could make a good Wolverine game, so I don't mind. It's cool.
Yeah.
Like it's been what?
Nearly 20.
Like
Nearly
damn
20.
near
What was
like
that?
just about not 20 years exactly, but like just 5 years shy.
Yeah.
And so like 4
Yeah.
years shy. 'Cause 2009, I think, right?
2009.
So I mean, yeah, I don't mind seeing Origins again, but like with higher
What makes it
fidelity.
crazy is that game was a movie. That was a great game from a stupid fucking movie. Like that's what makes that video game was
That used
awesome.
to happen. That used to happen a lot more back in the day. You'd get games that were better than the movies.
It would happen.
Sure.
I don't think it would happen a lot, but it would happen.
It happened enough for me to notice that it was kind of a pattern for a while until about like 2007.
The Spider-Man game. The Spider-Man 3 game was fun. Actually, I thought it was fun, but it was like it wasn't as good as 2.
It's not great. It's fine. It's like a 6 out of 10. It's like serviceable.
I think it's more than 6 out of 10, but I think it stops right. Like you cannot give it more than 7, or else something bad will happen. Like
It's because I just remember that time being like I don't know, B movie the game, which was like fine, but like I mean,
The game.
it was a fun
remember-
experience for people that really like B movie. Like,
yeah,
Yeah,
but,
right.
But I remember like what is it? Obviously Spider-Man 2. A Series of Unfortunate Events is a weirdly good video
When
game.
they get the PS2 one.
Yeah, the PS2 one. Return to the King. Fucking golden.
That game, but these are like the monoliths. Like I'm sure if you
Right, but that's what I'm saying. It's
there's
like
there's like 30 that are like there's like 10 that are great. There's 30 that are fine.
No,
And
but
there's
you-
probably
I understand.
dozens that are dog shit.
No, but you're misunderstanding me. It's the point is like there was a point in time where all of them were bad. Like there's no good movie-based NES games. There's no movie-based.
The Lion King game was good.
That game was fucking hard.
It was still good.
I don't know.
That was maybe the.
I think a
that's-
Soulsborne freak would say that now.
And Aladdin was good.
Well,
Those games were torture.
SNES Aladdin, I liked it a little bit better. It's weird. It's a weird one because usually I usually like NES. I usually like Genesis stuff better or Mega Drive, whatever. If you're one of those gay people,
Yeah.
if you
from
speak
a different
if you
country.
speak like
Just
like
from a
that.
different country.
If you have one of those Totoiti or one of those things, you're a Mega Drive
they
person.
got-
Even though I will say Mega Drive is a pretty cool name, I will say. But
It's a cool name for a 9-year-old boy. When he hears it, you're like,
Mega
"The
Drive.
Mega Drive."
Well, that's what they were trying to market it towards.
Get me
right?
that.
Of course, yeah. I mean,
Mega Drive, get the Psycho Mega Drive. How do they do advertisement over there? Because like they're like everything was like, oh, Sunday Crossfire. And like, what did they do? Did you think they did
They're
that?
probably polite. They were like, "Would you like to buy this thing? Tell your mom and your puppy to come and get it." I wonder what.
tell your mum the new Sega Mega Drive is out today.
now.
Today.
Today.
I really wonder how they would
Politely,
do it in like
please.
Jamaica.
Puppy, mummy,
Mummy,
It was like
Mumsy,
Oliver
Pubsy,
Twist.
yeah.
Mumsy, Pubsy, what?
Get out of here, you right cunt. You think I'm fucking made pounds? Or what do they say? I barely got any fucking pence on me, mate.
I don't got any fucking quips on me, bro.
Pull your pants down and whoop yourself, mate. And that's actually the Mega Drive commercial.
That's the whole commercial. It hasn't cut yet. It's still happening.
Oh god, it followed.
Oh my god, you watch a commercial for like 3 hours and you're like, wait, what is still going on? Wait, what?
That's that Rick and Morty bit where like the commercial ends and then it keeps following.
it keeps going?
Does
That
he
was-
die in a car accident during that one?
I don't remember. I think
I
he
don't
just goes
remember.
home and argues with his wife or something.
I gotta refresh my memory of
But,
those old episodes.
But yeah, fucking yeah. I'll give Lion King and Aladdin to you, although like I don't really have experience with those games. But so that's 2, right?
There's
and then
more.
the PS1, none.
Nah.
Like,
All right.
none.
EA, we gotta examine this. Like when we do our next extra ammo, we gotta
is it-
examine like just all the movie to video game things and seeing which ones we're familiar with.
We
and
gotta
see what
we all gotta take a console. We all gotta pick a console and we gotta like study. We have to argue our points if they're good or bad. Actually, I would be down with that. Because I'll go home right now and I'll just look up my computer for hours
go home
watching
right now?
footage about fucking like I don't know the Hobbit thing. That game was ass actually. The Hobbit
What are you
game for
talking
Xbox.
about? Are you kidding?
That
There
game
was no
ass.
Hobbit game for Xbox.
Yeah, there was.
The Hobbit
But I don't think it was based off the Hobbit movie. I think it was based off the Hobbit book.
for Xbox.
Yeah, look it up. I swear to God, it's
360,
real.
right?
No, regular
One
Xbox.
Bone? Regular Xbox.
Swear to God.
They made a Hobbit game all the way
But
back
it wasn't.
then?
But it was like Hobbit, like that weird movie Hobbit. Remember, like that weird particular art. I forgot the artist style.
Are you talking about like fucking way back in the day?
Yeah, that version of Hobbit. They made a game about that version of it. Not the Benedict Cumberbatch being a dragon Hobbit. No.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I haven't seen any of that old.
You're gonna see it.
What the fuck?
I haven't seen any of that old animated
I have never seen this in my life.
Is it him just holding a sword, like a little knife or
Yeah,
something like that?
what
Yeah.
the fuck is
Oh,
that?
man, he looks awesome.
I remember that image.
The
still.
Prelude to the Lord of the Rings by Sierra. I recognize Sierra.
Sierra
I can't-
missed.
Sierra Leone.
Sierra did miss with this one. Holy shit.
Sierra Leone.
What the fuck is this, dude? I swear to God, this is not real. I'm looking at it.
Hey man, I
wasn't lying to you guys.
What are those ratings? Are people digging that shit?
Yeah, 4.6 out of 10. What the fuck? That's still ultimately not a movie-based game, though. You know?
I
I
agree.
guess that doesn't work.
But that game was dog shit. The game was fucking hot ass.
Yeah.
There's got to be more.
I hear people talk about Chronicles of Riddick: Escape from Butcher Bay as well.
That's
PS2
good.
That was like a crazy good game, apparently.
PS2 game, right?
Interesting.
Yeah, Xbox original PS2.
I played the PS2. I played one of them for PS2.
There was a period of time from like 2000 to 2006 where like there was a higher than normal chance of a video game based movie or a yeah, I said that right?
Is there a way to play that Fast and Furious game on PC that came out? Remember when it dropped?
when it recently?
It dropped on the VGAs and it looked like a PS3 game. You remember that shit?
Yeah,
Recently?
Vin Diesel and
What was this, like 3 years ago or something?
Yeah, it's longer than that. I
Was
think
it?
it was like maybe 2019 or something.
No way.
I
Was
feel
it?
like hold on, maybe now
was
you
like-
got me.
Oh
doubted.
man,
It was like a year and a half ago.
I feel like I was living in Vegas when it happened, but now like my memory's all jumbled now.
Dude.
Because I feel like I remember being in Vegas and like, why does this look like it was made?
You were probably so happy when you
In
saw Vin
20
Diesel come
like-
out. You were like, yay.
Oh, I was dead on 2019.
It was in 2019
Yeah,
when
Michelle
they dropped
Michelle Rodriguez and Vin Diesel present Fast and Furious Crossroads world premiere trailer.
I
It
know
was
they
that
were.
long
I know
ago?
they
What
were
the
at the
shit,
Video Game
dude?
Awards. I know that they were at the Video Game Awards today.
Yeah, I remember them being at the. I when did it drop? I guess maybe it dropped.
Maybe like
Was it the
pandemic
same
time.
year?
No,
God damn
no,
it.
because it was December that they announced it.
10 minutes later.
Why do I have memory
It's
of
available
that's weird.
now. Shadow dropped. What a waste of a game.
Yeah. I want to play that game though, because it's just come on. It's like
sounds good.
I still haven't played the Walking Dead. What was it called?
Legends?
Huh?
Legends or Destiny?
Destinies. I still haven't played that. I think about that every
I'm a
once in a
better
while.
man than you, Rick. Boy, shot
I
in
think
the
about
face.
that a lot, like that scene. To just
I mean,
fighting
it makes sense if the zombies are going to be so durable, the humans have to be more durable, I guess.
That's so dumb, though. That's
so, you know,
terrible reason.
You got to make extremely durable people.
I mean, they have to see. They should have done what like other games did, like Injustice. Oh, we take a pill, so we're as strong as like Superman and shit.
Yeah, they take a pill.
So now there's an anti like zombie pill. I don't know. That
It's
gives
the
you.
most basic fucking explanation.
Did you guys, speaking of zombies, the Marvel zombie shows came out. It was pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Other than the main character being Kamala Khan, it was really good.
What is this on Disney? or
Kamala
whatever?
Harris is in Marvel.
Kamala Khan.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know she's a con man.
Is she like? Oh, I see. That's why she's on the tour. Like she's promoting. Because I thought she was touring to promote her book, but I think she's promoting the Marvel Zombies. I guess I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It bothered me a lot because it was still MCU Spider-Man. So he started talking, and I was like, I am so sick of this version of Spider-Man.
What was it? Is
Well, it
it
sounded
Tom
like,
Holland?
"Oi, mate."
Was it Tom Holland?
It was the,
Oh,
it
sweet
wasn't
Tom
Tom
Holland.
Holland. It was that same version of the character, effectively, where he's like
Pretending to be
I'm
like
a
him?
kid. I want to hear meme jokes.
Like-
I'm gonna say jokes instead of being a part of the situation that's serious. And it's like,
Nigga,
come
you
on,
you
dude,
witnessed
stop.
genocide and all this crazy shit. It's time to grow up, bro.
Like that's what it'd be like this is not.
It's time to grow up.
Stop.
I don't know. I think that's what Spider-Man is. I don't know.
He isn't. He was that for a period of time. He has grown beyond that. It really bothers me.
I just don't think that's how that works. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, and you're right. I just think like the way that iconic characters work is not how that works. You know,
I agree that Spider-Man for
they
a period
stay
of
in their
time-
most iconic state in most people's minds forever, even if they grow.
I agree with that. But I think that is reductive. But I understand what it is. Like, if you're gonna launch Spider-Man, you can't launch Spider-Man as 35-year-old Spider-Man.
Well, you could. I mean, like you could.
Well, the Ultimate Universe did that,
Yeah.
right? But that's books. If
But that
someone's
will never
willing to
be.
open
But that will never be someone's default Spider-Man. You know.
yes, for me now, Spider-Man default is the is like post college and everything.
For me, Spider-Man default is
That's me.
it's specifically just the scene of him in the first movie where he's calling the guy gay.
He doesn't call him gay. He
He insinuates that he's very gay,
very different things, very different
and that
things.
it's a bad thing.
He actually doesn't.
I know.
He doesn't. It's actually up in the air, but I think he does.
Well,
but like he does. It isn't defined.
What I mean,
I
how else
always
can you?
re-
How
I
else can
always
you
read
take
it-
I know, but
I always read it, even as a kid, I read it like, oh, that's the kind of guy who would be bothered by this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he's going to say it.
Yeah,
Like, it
it
didn't-
doesn't make it right. It's like
It doesn't make
this
it
guy
right.
would be bothered if I called him the N-word, so I'm gonna call him the
That's
N-word.
basically it's exactly.
That's my kind of.
No, but he isn't, though.
That's our
Right,
kind of
it's
comedy.
just in another universe, like you could make that argument that, like, say if Bones happened
It
to
would
be
have been
a
hilarious
black,
if he called him the N-word.
Bones happened to be nice costume,
Nice costume.
N-word, and he
And
just
imagine
straight up.
the cosmic.
We
Everyone
only get to say
stops.
one in this movie.
It goes so silent. In the
The building goes silent. The building you're in goes silent.
Sam Raimi's like,
It probably
that's not it.
Toby, I
We
didn't
didn't-
tell you
nobody
to say
wrote that.
fucking Bruce Campbell was like.
Bruce Campbell's like,
Bruce Campbell's like that. The hand from Evil Dead's like, cut it.
I'm out of here, dude.
Cut it.
I'm gonna make it.
Tobey Maguire improvised shouting the N-word at Macho Man Randy Savage as Spider-Man in his first movie.
That would.
That would be a wild
That would've changed
timeline,
the
man.
game,
That would have
man.
changed everything.
That
There would have been.
that
There
would've
would.
been
We would have had Spider-Man 4, Spider-Man 5,
or none.
or
of
none.
them.
That's the only two options. Is
What if that like sparked all of the dumb culture war shit like way earlier?
oh my god.
That would have been funny because it wouldn't have had any near as much steam.
I guess so. Since
Oh, yeah,
It would
there's
have
no
died
internet,
out. It would have
yeah.
died out. It would have been beyond it.
Spider-Man could have saved us.
If Tobey Maguire shouted the N-word in Spider-Man 1, it would have accelerated the culture war to a point before algorithmic social media and thus made it easier to defeat. And now in this period in time in 2025, we would be far over it.
Yes.
We would be in like a kind of like a Renaissance kind of period. So really, it's Tobey Maguire's fault for not shouting the N-word on the set of
I mean,
Spider-Man
it really
2002 that we're in this situation now.
Potentially, him saying that could have accelerated the zeitgeist of the country, the world. But at the same time, I understand why he didn't.
I don't.
Do you guys think that Spider-Man would have been as popular if they would have revealed he was black, like maybe in issue maybe 15, 16? They would have revealed way later on. Like everybody would have been like fans of him as Spider-Man. And then later on.
Probably not, but I think he would still be very.
What decade was this?
The 60s. That's a rough one.
I think
That's
he
a
would.
rough one.
I think it would be more popular than you would think. Still, I think he would still be a popular character, but not nearly.
Kind
the
of
same.
like the way that rock and roll back in the day, it was obviously wildly, unavoidably popular because it was just too good, even though the powers that be and people, the influencers of that time were trying to be like, oh, don't listen to that black music. Don't listen to, like they were
Yeah,
trying
don't
to
read
like
that black comic.
suppress it. And then it was on different radio stations. But then when people started getting cars and their radios, they can just change to anything. And they're like, what the hell? Them Negroes are fucking really swinging, And then it was like unavoidable.
For me,
so I think that could happen.
I didn't grow up knowing rock and roll was black people music.
Well,
I didn't know that.
So they, eventually they did a great fucking job. It's kind of like most people don't know about Little Richard. You know what I'm saying? But everyone knows about Elvis. But
Yeah.
they know, they don't know Little Richard is like the godfather of rock and roll.
And they don't even know about his predecessor, Tiny Richard.
Yeah.
Tiny Richard, or even Poquito Richard, the Spanish one.
Poquito Richard.
Spanish Little
He's a
Richard.
smaller Spanish Little Richard.
But, I mean, yeah.
Before him was Mini Mick.
That's crazy. That's crazy, though.
And
Yeah.
then Chiquito Chink, another one.
Cheek is crazy.
He's Asian and Hispanic. He's just a,
I guess.
Tutti frutti.
Welcome to Shark Tank, but now listen. While we're careening off the cliff here, patreon.com/the Snark Tank. Go over there. Early access, ad-free, exclusive episodes. We're a little behind schedule because of all the bullshit, and then we'll figure it out. Deal with it. Go over there. SnarkTank.shop for merch, by the way. We got some, I just got in contact with some people to do some fun stuff.
Yeah,
for Halloween.
I got a piece for us too for Halloween as well.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's so check the store out. There'll be some Halloween merch
hurts.
very soon. What's up? What
Oh,
you?
my brain hurts. That was crazy.
I am descendant of
We tried.
Richard. Richardo. How do you do like an Asian and Spanish accent?
Maybe we don't.
They don't really. They just switch into either one whenever they're.
I guess let's go to Southeast Asia and just talk to a
Talk to
couple of them.
Filipinos?
Yeah.
Just talk to Filipinos.
Yeah,
like,
let's talk to them a little bit.
Like, hey, hybrids.
What's
What
up?
do you-
What's up, Santo Bustamante? like the fucking.
I just realized how derailed we got immediately.
remember where we are.
I think we had like 3 separate things that we were about to talk about, and then it just faded.
Do you know
away.
how we got here? Because I remember.
Didn't we start with Wolverine?
Yes, we did. Wolverine to a racist version of Little Richard.
Yeah, there you go.
Sick. That's a good pipeline.
There you go. It looks good. Looks way bloodier than I thought it would be,
It looked visceral. I was like, whoa.
which is good. I mean, it's only.
You can't not do that.
No,
Wolverine.
exactly.
it had
but-
to.
And you can't not do that with that kind of game of because you can do like a game Wolverine's kind of just like hacking through people, but like
Sure.
if it's a game that's like if maybe a top down hack and slash you can do, but like
A
if you're doing a
PlayStation,
like
like,
a
a AAA PlayStation game
Yeah.
about Wolverine can't not be bloody.
Especially after they already did Origins. Like, people have expectations to at least meet that.
Exactly. But I guess I had doubts because I was just like, I don't know if they'll do it because Insomniac is kind of
Pretty clean.
they're kind of clean. You know, Spider-Man 2 even is like yo gabba gabba to me. Like, it's crazy.
I mean,
how like
it's
sanitized that game is.
Yeah.
it's clean relative. Like I get it.
There was a
Like,
conversation that Miles was having once. It was just like, I just want to understand people, and it's just like, brother, like I can't. This is so who the fuck talks like this, man?
Yeah.
it is very like
The least believable Black Puerto Rican I've ever seen in my life.
it is very
Never
very
talking about
much
haircuts
so.
or fucking dancing or nothing.
Nothing.
Stupid.
It bothers me a lot because like haircuts, dancing,
My special interests are haircuts.
dancing, starting fights, cheating on my wife, and
There we are.
playing bachata at
Yeah.
3 a.m. really fucking loud.
Making smut films that no one will see on purpose.
Making smut films, uploading them in places they're not going to get any traction.
That's crazy.
That's it.
What is sadder then?
Nothing.
like
There's nothing
is-
sad about it because you're doing it.
No, but like, is it
You're doing
you're
it.
filming sex tapes and you're uploading it to like www.hieroglyphs.com.
Sex.org.
Or so-
Hieroglyphs. Hey, sex.org probably gets traffic, dude. We talking about.
That was one of the first things I looked up when I realized.
.org?
Well,
I
not
I tried
org.
everything.
I did try sex.com and porn.com.
I looked up
Porn.com.
I looked up big titty. I looked up bigtitties.com. That's I did, but like
Yeah.
That's so specific.
Tits.com, tits.org, tits.edu.
What if that's how search engines had to work instead of just like going to Google? You had to go like RiyadhComedyFestival.com, but it wasn't like the website for it. It was just like that's how Google searches worked. So you had to go like divorce.com to learn about divorce.
That's crazy.
But it just like was a Google search.
I have seen some people they would try stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they were looking for like LGBT news. They would put in like gaynews.com or to see if anything would pop up.
Gaynews.com is
like,
awesome.
Just use Google. But before that's what
people
Google
that think like that shouldn't be able to use internet.
Somebody buy that domain name and
agree.
redirect it to our
I want to
I would love that.
I want to buy
Gay
Gay
Edwards.
news.
I wanna buy
subscribe to our podcast at
Edwards.org.
www.gaynews.com.
Bro, there's no way gay news is not like
that must be taken.
thriving.
That must be taken.
It's got to be
clearly
thriving.
It's a thriving community of gay newsists.
Newsis.
I don't know, man.
News is. Do you guys ever use? Are you guys too young for Ask Jeeves?
I
No, we
remember.
were-
I remember.
Like,
I came in the tail end of Ash Jeeves, but I
Okay.
remember
We were
using
for
it.
it.
Yeah, 'cause-
stupid butler hang with
Yeah,
his
a
like
little
fucking.
fucking dickhead. He's like, oh, and then there would be like little precursors, like prefixes and stuff that you can ask. So it would be like, why am I? And then there's that, and I would put gay, and then you put enter. Well, come on, how old was I? I was
28. How old was I?
Is Ash Jeeves still around?
I'm gonna check after
They
gaynews.com.
became Jeeves, remember?
That's worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate when websites change their names, man. Like, I would use, those Steam key websites. So I would always start with because there's like Green Man Gaming. There's a bunch of them. CD Keys. And then it's changed it to something I don't remember what the fuck it's called.
Oh my god,
Now,
it's worse.
What happened?
Now it's just ask.com.
Fuck off.
Wow. They killed Jeeves. They Jemima'd Jeeves.
Damn. What the hell is this?
I don't know. Jew Minor?
Jemima, brother.
I think gaynews.com is
like in Israel?
What?
Jew Minor, is that
the programming is messing up.
Is that like Mike Shinoda's like Jewish fucking hip hop project?
Jew Minor? Is that
You're Fort Minor.
Yeah. No,
I know you knew, but I wasn't like, I don't know if this nigga, like, I feel like Kingston, you would block that from your memory because you're like, you would never even like give that the time of day.
Fort Minor?
Fort Minor?
Like Shinoda, giving Mike Shinoda the time of day. Like,
I know about Fort Minor, but I don't
Sure.
I wouldn't like, that's not something I would listen to unless it got like, it'd have to get put into randomly into my mix.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh, I like this.
I literally only liked to remember the name because it was just fun to.
I liked a couple of songs from there. I there's one moment that I really liked because they're with Jay-Z and when they were making it and stuff, and they're listening to this like really heavy West Coast beat. And and then he just like in his fucking Jay-Z ass voice, and that beat is hot. And he just the way he says it, it's so like he has one of the most like recognizable stupid voices that I like. I don't. It sounds so dumb to me.
It's hard
but
to
I also
impersonate
like it
too. Like
I can't do
everything
it.
about Jay-Z reminds me of something silly, and I just don't know. I don't like being rude to him.
Yeah.
Because I know he could make me disappear, but at the same time, it's like
so let me just say something right now, right? So yeah. I'm on ask.com.
Yeah.
And so there's editorial features on here, and it's hilarious because the editorial, so the promoted articles are top 10 documentaries of 2022 so far.
Oh,
this is the front page of this website.
Oh,
that is still operating. So I guess they just
so far.
It's been like I guess
updating.
It's been 3 years, I guess, since they bothered to.
That's still pretty good though.
I mean,
3 years ago.
I mean that is more recent than I would have expected.
It died to me in like 2008, 9.
Dude, that Ashley died to me in like maybe 2002. Like
Not
I was
too.
I was easily on Google by 04, and there was nothing.
For me, it was
there was nothing that was taking me away
I
from
was still
Google.
using it to like 06, maybe 7.
Really?
To like 5th grade, 6th grade.
They really fucking killed Jeeves. I can't believe.
Damn,
it.
they got what the hell? Why the hell did it?
Look at this guy.
Ask Jeeves.
Ah, that's a throwback,
look at
bro.
Isn't that crazy? He actually looks really untrustworthy. Like he doesn't look like someone that I would actually like trust with a question.
He looks as untrustworthy as anyone of his ilk would.
Well, he's a bald guy in like a pinstripe tuxedo. Like that's a villain. Like this is this can only be Alfred or a monster. You know?
There's no in between.
Yeah, I'm sure he was a butler for like a very horrible person.
Well, his name's Jeeves. He must have been a butler. He's Epstein's butler.
Yeah, exactly. Epstein, shall I prepare the child?
Ew! That is crazy.
He looks a little like Clinton.
A little
not
bit.
As Jack.
A little bit. I mean, they got like some ancestry.
That's so crazy. I want to go as this for Halloween.
That looks crazy.
You're
gonna go as Ask Jeeves?
Ask Jeeves is gonna be my
But
Halloween
the neck fat
costume.
in too.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll gain actually that weight.
That's pretty good.
I'll gain the weight. I'll shave my head.
You'll shave. Okay, yeah.
I love how many articles are just like, what happened to Ask Jeeves? Ask Jeeves was a character-driven natural language search engine launched in 1996. Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
It changed to Ask in 2006.
Oh,
It was
wow.
Ask. I thought it was at Jeeves then.
No, they never did Jeeves. I bet the second they realized that they were locked to this fucking character, they were like, oh, we might have made a mistake here.
Right.
You know, centering ourselves around a butler who most people can consider, you know, a slave. Basically.
Yeah, they're not slaves.
I mean,
here was
they're
an
not-
alternative
they're
that
not.
I used to use mama.com. It was an alternative. This was like around when Google started coming up, and the word Google sounded so dumb to me that I was like, nah. And so I started using Mama, but Mama's gone. It's now, I don't know what it is now.
Slut.
Slut duck. Ooh.
Slut.org.
Slut. There's no.
I
know somebody bought it. They're probably like willing to sell it though.
I want nword.org. I think that'd be funny.
I bet you do.
Or nword.gov.
Like hard R N-word?
Yeah. Nword.gov.
.gov.
Like, what would be on it? What the fuck would be? It's not going to be real, Derek. If it is, my jaw will drop off my face.
Site can't be reached for the government, a government website.
That's so classic.
Maybe EDU though, because people want to be educated. Oh, nothing.
What about give us a solid.com? It has to be a .com, right?
Of course.
What.com?
I'm sure it's.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
It's a funny word.
All right. Cool. Great.
Funny word.
So I love that. It doesn't go anywhere. Listen, we're gonna move on to questions, I guess.
Come on.
All right.
No.
We got a lot of questions here
No,
about stuff that we're gonna talk about anyway.
Okay, gotcha.
Wow,
But
no
like I'm gonna
hardr.com.
time in. What's up?
No
What a
hardr.com.
waste.
What? I can't believe it.
What a waste.
I'm.
I'm
Can we
surprised
buy
it
it?
doesn't. I'm
Can we buy it?
surprised
Let
that
me
it
get-
doesn't at least redirect to like Nick Fuentes, or like something like that.
Yeah. Site can't be reached.
I can't with that guy. I watched him in fucking Candace Owens talking about shit like that, and it's the shit that comes out of his mouth with so much like unbelievable confidence that's just wrong. It's just wrong and racist so forward. It's
yeah.
like, this is unbelievable.
That's the only way to do it, man.
It's like he's like, there's no civilizations in Africa, and it's like there were civilizations in Ghana and the Congo. What are you talking about?
Dude, like, it's not
He's
about.
like, we're talking about
and
Egypt. We're not talking about Egypt. And I'm
It
like,
ain't
well,
about
there's-
being
Well,
right,
Egypt
man.
is there also.
I understand, but if you don't, even if you don't want to count Egypt as sub-Saharan Africans, which they are partially, but if you don't want to count them, there's literally Ghana, there's in the Ivory Coast, there's in Congo.
I'm generally
like they're there.
I'm generally look. I don't. That Graham Hancock guy with like the ancient civilizations or whatever. Like I don't know if that. I don't know how credible that guy is. I don't know. I think civilization is longer than we assume it is.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
That's yeah. Like when we found that lidar scan of like those like ruins in fucking the Amazon, I was like, oh,
yeah.
everything we know is completely probably like wrong
There's still
Yeah.
much more to
about like
discover.
anthropology and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it is, right? Anthropology, the study.
So if humanity, yeah.
Is it?
I will take your word for it.
And-
I'm just
well,
asking.
Sociology's humans, I think.
Sociology
humans.
is the study of sociopaths.
Oh.
So the study of
didn't know
who
that.
you were based on.
I'm not a sociopath.
Well, no, you're not. You're a robot.
Even my original wasn't a sociopath. He was a little silly.
We blocked out a lot of the we. No, you're wrong.
I don't think I ever met a sociopathic person.
You remember that story you told me about how you used to rip the legs off of chickens?
That's so crazy. That is so not me in general.
Well,
Like,
not you because it's
what is
you're
the-
again. You're,
what is
you're,
the most
Yeah, you're a
cold-hearted
robot.
thing I've ever done before? I think like I don't know.
Well, you're really only days old.
Yeah, you're really only a day old.
The-
You're
my
still coming into
previous-
your own.
My previous version.
Your previous.
See, this
yeah.
is why I'm not worried about like doing the when you what is it when you teleport or the transporter
the
stuff
teleporting
because
thing?
like this guy thinks he's Kingston.
Right. Yeah.
So like I'm telling you, I'm not.
but the real
worried about
Kingston
it.
had the experience of being molested to death in Costa Rica
did.
by a crowd of ravagers.
an extremely
So,
gruesome death. Like
yeah.
I don't know if you know anything about how William Wallace got tortured to death. It was very similar.
Jesus.
It was very similar. I, was
Every
like,
I haven't thought
I-
about that in fucking forever.
I read about it in your obituary, and I was like, "Oh, in your Kingston's obituary."
Yeah.
Which we'll just start calling Kingston still. Like,
Yeah. We'll
it's
keep
weird.
it. We'll keep it
Simple.
Yeah, we'll keep it simple.
So like, yeah, I read about you in your obituary. It was crazy, and I was like, "Damn!" And see, the real William Wallace didn't cry freedom. That was from the movie Braveheart, but you actually did. That's kind of crazy. And I was like, "Why the fuck did he? Why did he say that? What is it for? What for? I guess he wanted to be free from torture."
yeah, probably freebie.
Any last words? And he just, please free me free. Please be free.
Please be free. Your brain was so fucking scrambled.
Yeah.
This is so terrible.
Then they
Anyway.
put like Costa Rican crabs on you or whatever.
Costa
Just
Rica is
eat
such
you.
a nice place too, just hilarious.
Yeah.
That's why it was a very dark chapter in
Costa
Costa
Rican
Rican
history.
history.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the books. It's gonna be in the books for
Costa
sure.
Rica. That's the only place in Latin America and Central America that's like safe, probably actually.
Really, Costa Rica?
Yeah, what's the best one? I don't know about probably the only
Oh,
one. but
yeah,
it's the best
maybe.
one.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys want to move on to some questions about some
Sure.
stuff? So
Let's do it.
remember, you can write in also Patreon.com/SnarkTank. Remember, leave us a like, leave us a comment. If you made it this far in the episode and you're watching on YouTube, most of our listeners are audio, which is, by the way, frustrating because we fucking have cameras and a whole setup here. But like, whatever. Fuck me, I guess.
Yeah.
But if you made it this far, comment. What should they comment to let us know that they made it this far?
Sween Droid.
Yeah, comment Sweendroid. Hashtag Sweendroid in the comments to let us know you made it this far. We want some questions from our patrons over at patreon.com/Snark. Remember, you can go over there, ask us some questions. The Nut wrote in with a K.
It's a good name.
Like no.
The Knut.
Like no and knowledge. Yeah.
The Knut.
The Knut wrote in. He says, you guys hear about Bill Burr going to that Saudi Arabia comedy show? It's a bummer, IMO, but the YouTube comments for his podcast have been pretty funny shitting on him. This Riyadh Comedy Festival is wild because it's all of these comedians. Dave Chappelle is going, which to me is the most egregious one, purely because it's just like he in particular has made the most recent years of his career, which to be fair, he hasn't done stand-up in a while or like a proper special, but like the most recent incarnation of this guy is like, to put it, to stereotype it a little bit, that you can't say anything nowadays. He's always complaining about what he can't say. And then he accepts a gig from Saudi Arabia that specifically gives him a list of, like a crazy long list. I think one of the comedians leaked it or something. I don't know who it was. It was somebody I never heard of. Wise of him, by the way. Because now people know about him.
Yeah, right.
And it's just all the shit that you can't say. You can't criticize Saudi Arabia. You can't joke about religion. Just all this shit. And it's just like, that is so crazy that you would accept that after going off on this tirade for years about what you can and can't say. It's just like, man, I feel so fucking, my hands are tied behind my back in America. Anyway, let me go to the Riyadh Comedy Festival.
That's crazy.
It is insane.
Yeah.
It's actually crazier than I think people understand because it's government comedy. It's like,
yeah, it's government sponsored for sure.
It's always cringe, man. It's always cringe inducing whenever government does this shit. Because it's like, what is it? They same thing with Tony Hinchcliffe at the fucking at the Trump rally, and it's just like, what are you doing, man?
You fucking MSG.
You can't be a government sponsored comedian. It always makes me cringe too. Whenever like even in like 2012 and 2008, whenever like they would have like some comedian go on stage with like Clinton and Obama or something and be like, I endorse. It's like, what do you stop it. You're not supposed to be doing this. It makes you lame, I think.
Yeah.
I think I think you can endorse somebody, but the idea of going on stage with them as a comedian is like, that's just it's kind of gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Feels inauthentic. Like, and the whole point of why we like stand-up comedians is the appearance of authenticity, unless they are doing a specific gimmick, right? But like on average, it's this person's telling it like it is. They're funny. They're being themselves, or whatever the fuck it is. They have this appearance, and as soon as they're being paid to do a specific event at the behest of the government, to where it's like you're trying to sane wash these people, you're trying to make this government person, these politicians that have always been uncool, you're making them look cool and hip. Like, it never translates well. I don't know anyone who appreciates it.
No.
That's the thing that's weird to me. I've never seen, it doesn't matter who it is at any point, when they've done a gig like that, it has never seemed legit. I don't get it.
Dude, even Tony Hinchcliffe, when he went on stage for the Trump rally, like even Trump was like, I don't know who that is. I don't know him. I don't want to know him. After he made the Puerto Rico comments, he said that verbatim. There's an interview of Trump being like, I don't know who that is. I don't know him. I don't want to know him.
So good.
I'm like, bro, that's crazy. Because now you didn't even get anything out of it.
Nothing.
You just got like, I guess you got paid, I guess.
He got paid.
But
yes,
like
yeah,
the most embarrassing one of these is like Tim Dillon, which is funny because like Tim Dillon is like so compromised, it's insane.
Who's Tim Dillon again?
Tim Dillon,
fat, fucking blonde,
he's like a
gay.
Long Island guy.
I'm literally gay. I don't say that as like a jokingly gay, but he has a lot of jokes about how he's like a straight appearing gay man.
Yeah.
It's a part of his like shtick that he uses a lot. But a lot of people like him. Yeah. But it's very clear because one of his things, I'll let you continue, is that he has always been authentic about how he wants money and fame. So that was kind of the pass. Him selling out and being open and honest that he wants more money and he's willing to be,
Is Theo there? Is Theo Von going?
No,
I
but
don't
Theo,
think so.
Theo has his own thing going on. Did you see that?
No, well,
He had like that comedy. He was taping a Netflix special,
no,
and he just completely bombed.
oh,
Like it was like 2 hours long, and he kept like taking like 10-minute breaks or something in between. And he had to like run backstage multiple times to like ask producers what his punchline was.
what the hell?
And at the end, there's like video of him like going up to people. Was like, I'm sorry, man. I'm having a long month. I'm trying not to take my own life, But it doesn't look like he's joking. It's kind of crazy because he had
I know
that.
this guy, him, right?
yeah.
Do you not know Theo Von?
No, he's talking about Tim. Well, he fucking
Oh, did you Google Tim Dillon?
yeah. He fucking you asked about Theo Von and then immediately stopped caring and went to see what's going on with Tim
I was
Dillon.
thinking of something. I was like, do I know this fella? Like,
Yeah,
see him.
I mean, I've seen Tim Dillon be funny. Like, it's not a matter of that. It's just a matter of just like, man, because he went and did it, and then he got fired for making jokes that were inappropriate for the comedy festival, which to me is like a double. Like, that's mega embarrassing because you sold out and you didn't get paid. You didn't even come out of that with anything. And to me, I look at that. I don't know. I look at that like, I don't know, man. But the Theo Von thing is very funny.
I've been trying to.
Were you about to say something about that?
Yeah, well, but the Theo Von thing, I don't know anything about. It,
Having
like,
a really tough time. I'm not trying to take my.
I'm having a
life.
tough time, man.
yeah, things getting crazy, man. I don't know.
I think it's because
the money's good.
I think it's because that video of him was used for the the Department of Homeland Security. You remember that?
Oh,
Which one?
yeah, that did happen.
Which one?
So there was like I could be wrong. I don't know if it was the Department of Homeland Security or if it was like the White House proper or if it was like ICE proper. But like they shared like they've been doing these like meme promotional videos. They had the Pokemon one. Did you see? Where they had like gotta catch them all, and it
was
was
crazy.
like about like
Oh, and
deportation.
Pokemon was like, "Hey, don't do that."
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
they didn't say don't do that. They said we didn't know about this. This is kind of dumb, but they're not going to do anything about it.
Yeah, which is crazy because it's just like they've sued children. like Pokemon will sue a child and like send them into destitution for the rest of their lives if they like pirate Kirby 2. But like the government can just misappropriate their IP and they're just for completely nefarious purposes and they're just like,
Like, our hands are
whatever,
tied.
who cares? And it's like, all right, fuck you.
They could win too, probably. They could probably
Oh,
fight back,
probably
yeah.
actually.
Nintendo, the way
It's just not
I've
wor-
never
it's
seen
just-
a fan. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it, I guess. But
because we know how fucking vindictive Trump is. Well, he'll
trying to ban him.
He will find a way to hurt them in the end, and that's most likely what's going to happen with, like, say, ABC or Sinclair, all that shit when they brought
Yeah.
back Jimmy Kimmel, for example.
That's true. But so like there was a Theo Von video that they used to open. I can't remember what it was or like what he said. It was like some punchline to something he said. I don't think what he said was actually related to the footage that they were using. I think it's just like kind of like an out of context clip or whatever.
Yeah.
But they used it to kind of like a bookend or like intro, like a montage of people getting deported by ICE or something.
Yeah, his context, if I remember correctly, was somebody, it feels good, right? It's kind of like cathartic when you see somebody that voted for Trump crying that now either they're being deported or one of their loved ones are being deported, and he's like, oh yeah, that's happening, like, bye, or so. I forgot what he said. It's something that is so like feels heartless, and then they used it in the context of like the people who were just that didn't vote for Trump or nothing. They're just being rounded up because they're fucking brown, and it sounds like he's celebrating that technically.
Yeah.
That sucks.
And
He's
so he was
Hispanic
like-
too, which has been fucking hilarious. He's
so
literally
he-
half Hispanic, which
but
is
he-
the funniest shit ever.
But yeah, so he was like, he responded to it. He was like, "Hey, I didn't say that this was cool. I didn't sign off on this. What are you doing?" And so I think that's probably got him spiraling a little bit because, like, I bet that's not a great feeling.
Yeah, he's probably realizing that being a centrist while he's navigating this essentially just means that he's right wing at the end of the day, because they're going to use his centrism.
Ostensibly, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
they're
it
gonna
plays
use it.
into
It's like it never lends to. It's kind of like why the argument. I was just watching something, couldn't fucking believe. Ezra Klein, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he got so much shit for writing an article about Charlie Kirk, and it was like Charlie Kirk did politics the right way. Like he was basically, and everyone was like, Excuse me?
What? Can I ask a serious question?
He didn't kill anybody, so he did it the right way.
Where is all
That's so
this?
crazy.
Where is all this revisionist history coming from?
I don't know, man. Whatever.
Like, it's so strange. Where
it happens immediately all the time. To be fair,
that's true, but the problem is that this is this guy's life of saying. Like, I get it. Obviously, you know, there's always going to be people that's like, yeah, but like Kim Jong-il, you know, he was kind of a nice guy when you really think about it. And it's like, well, Charlie Kirk's whole career, like, I think it's the idea of people. It's the threshold for people.
Yeah,
it's like, you're not racist if you're not actively screaming the N-word at people or attacking them. And it's like, well,
listen, let me be fair too, because like Ezra, he defended himself on what his thoughts. What he had a discussion/debate with Ta-Nehisi Coates. Do you know that guy?
Ta-Nehisi Coates,
Yeah.
the writer.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's amazing.
So they had a discussion. So I guess I didn't know Ezra Klein had of course, everyone has a podcast. So he has a podcast. Didn't fucking know. I just found out. So they have a
I
discussion.
gotta watch that actually.
It's great. It's great because
Coates rip his ass open.
Of course, look, they're being so cordial, but he's also so like, man, this bothered me so deeply, for obvious reasons. And it was the same thing where like I wanted people to understand because like it felt so good watching that actually. For an example, because I felt. The way that he felt reminded me of how I felt when I was watching the UFC and I saw the memorial for Charlie Kirk, and I'm like, there's people that don't look like us that don't understand how hurtful that is. Like
they're never gonna understand.
They can't.
Understand.
So they can't understand it. So it's like this was a very good conversation, and like all of Ezra Klein's fans were completely understanding. But I was just want to say that his argument is that he thinks the way that we've been treating the right has been pushing them further to the right. And so he wanted to try to find humanity within Charlie Kirk. But like, let's say Takeshi and Ta-Nehisi and I and many other people still completely disagree because it's like, you can say your condolences and shut the fuck up about anything else. You don't need to say you don't need to whitewash him. And so it was weird,
Right.
But he's basically, without saying it, he was trying to be like, I'm trying to do a political strategy because he thinks that we got whooped in this election because this, and that. But it seems weird, dude. Like seems weird. I don't understand.
it's all fucking weird. I think even just like
that centrist shit just doesn't work because it's like, okay, he's doing a centrist thing. If you're somebody on the right, are you going to support the center right person or the full right person? So what the fuck is the point? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know. I think the centrist bullshit is you can't be a centrist.
It's just when it comes
being
to
a centrist doesn't make sense.
I think
you can be a centrist when it comes to like numbers.
Well, it's just
you can be a
like
centrist in the sense that you can understand, you can look at a situation from all the perspectives, right? But then to just sit there and not actually feel anything about any of it and just to not actually take a stance is just lame.
That's what
like I would consider myself a centrist probably, in the sense that like I know what people are talking about. Like I see what people on the right are saying.
So
I don't agree with it.
I don't think so. The thing is,
You know?
I don't think.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like
I don't think
that's not what that
centrism
means anymore.
is like a position unless you are being inauthentic. What I mean by that is you come to a conclusion. It is always fine to start in the middle, and then you come to a conclusion.
Yeah,
And so if
I think it's the starting place, not a place
if you're
where
one
you
of
end.
those,
But that's how I always viewed it, as like that's how I always viewed that term, right?
Well,
Where it's just like I start from the center because that's the right way to start, because it means you have a plain view of everything. But you can't just stay there, because then you end up just kind of like, neutrality means that you don't really care.
Neutrality is the worst.
Either
thing,
you don't
actually.
care, or
I think
what
it's the most dangerous.
What people are actually doing is pretending, like Boogie. Oh, like can't we? It was kind of like can't we all just get along thing. Boogie was highly accused.
Yeah. I forgot.
What other boogies are there?
I forgot.
Boogie nights.
Mark Wahlberg,
Yes, I was talking to, like-
coked up, trying to fuck somebody.
Dude, I totally forgot that he was a real person.
He has been like essentially dead. Like no one talks about him anymore.
Yeah.
But I just remember he got attacked like ferociously years ago when he went on the H3 podcast and he was talking about gay rights, I think.
Oh,
and he was
maybe,
like, what if we like slowly implement it so we don't anger the other side as much? And it's like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's not a real position. When you ask him, would you think everyone should have equal rights right now? Yes. So what is this centrist bullshit? It's not, it's inauthentic. It's not real. So, and then there's the propagandist one, right? Like what everybody thinks a centrist is on the surface is what Boogie is practicing. Like,
that fucking British piece of shit. What got his name? That guy, Pierce Brosnan.
I love that you always think it's Pierce Brosnan.
Are you talking about Pierce Morgan?
Pierce Morgan.
That's awesome.
I said Brosnan more than once.
You've said You've mistaken Pierce Morgan for Pierce Brosnan at least
is
four
Pierce
separate
Brosnan
times.
a human being, or is there a character?
Yes, Pierce
somewhere?
Brosnan is 007.
Oh my god, that's why I go there.
Although I know him as the dad, or like the what is it? The competing love interest in
Mrs. Doubtfire?
He is.
Run by fruiting. We fucking throw the fruit at that motherfucker.
That is a crazy specific line to pull.
Having that downloaded
memory.
is crazy.
I
saw that movie recently and I didn't remember that line exactly.
really like that movie.
drive-by fruiting.
I like that movie a lot, actually.
It's a
good
great
movie.
Yeah. It's a very earnestly like loving story about a dad and his children.
I love
But
Harvey
really-
Firestein in it, where he's
yeah.
it's hysterical to me. They just let that guy on set talking like that. That was a precursor.
It's scary.
to RFK, really. we really should have like drew the line at him, really. Like, but everybody would have been like, that's because he's gay, and then
Well,
like that would
yeah, they
that
give
would have
him-
been bad.
Well, he is gay, but also
he is
sounds
gay, but his
stupid.
voice is scary.
His voice is very scary.
It's not that he's gay. That might do
We're
something
gonna make
to
you
make
over,
him.
Robin Williams.
and I was like, how does that happen?
I don't know.
Too much cock?
I
you
don't even
think?
think.
Throat
Probably,
cancer.
actually.
Throat cancer.
And then
Was it
after
actually
a
throat
while-
cancer?
I think that's what happens to people with steroids when they get fucked up. They get throat cancer.
Well, I'm sure, but like, I mean, do you think that was what it was?
I mean, probably the gay stuff.
That's like Michael Douglas, how he got the throat cancer from eating Catherine Zeta-Jones out. So
Yeah,
too
that's,
much.
yeah. Like I eat way too much pussy.
I ate way too much pussy. I got throat
Yeah, that's actually
Alright.
real, apparently.
It's probably so rare though.
No, but I mean, like, apparently, like, there is like a link that is like non-zero. Like, where if you eat pussy, you could get throat cancer. Like more, like you're more likely to get it.
That's
Which
crazy.
is well, whatever, fine by me.
What a way to go, you know?
Yeah. I'd eat more pussy if my neck was like not fucked and like it was long. If I had like a snake neck or
Yeah, like that long neck guy.
yeah, if I was like that, I think I would be like more like I can
extends out.
dude. My neck
Like,
sucks.
like
I
the
gotta do
fucking
shit.
the death birds from fucking Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, those fucking assholes.
I hate those fucking. I love knocking them out the sky, stupid fucking flying pieces of shit.
Whoa,
What the hell's wrong with you?
Flying pieces of shit, man.
flying nit.
We gotta tune that down in the code.
yeah, we gotta reprogram you. Sorry, man.
God damn.
Yeah,
But
yeah, would
yeah.
you guys for let's say $500,000? Would you do Saudi Arabia festival?
I can't
Do you
do
have
it.
a price?
No, I don't think I have a price right now. But that's saying it before the money's put in front of my face.
I think I would probably have a price. Because to me,
What do you
I
think
don't
a price?
care about, you know what I mean? I'm fine with there being limits on what you can say, I guess.
What do you think your
know?
price is? Well, okay. Well, I want to explore that. Just,
Sure.
what do you think your price is, though?
I don't know. For the Saudi, well, I'm not a real comedian also.
Well,
But the thing
what do
for
you mean?
me,
What do you mean you're
like,
not a real comedian? What does that
I
mean?
don't do stand up.
Oh, okay. I see.
You know
Oh,
what I mean?
you're not standing. I got you. Okay.
I feel like it would be tricky because I remember turning down an immense amount of money a long, long time ago, specifically because I didn't want to be told what to say and do. And that was when I had way less of like a cultural standing than any of these people. At their like advanced, like Kevin Hart doing this is fucking ridiculous.
Kevin Hart's
like,
there, too?
Kevin Hart, that to me is the most egregious one because like, bro, what the fuck do you need?
He has so
What are they
much
gonna
money.
do? What are they offer you a height extension surgery for free? What are you doing? What a pussy! I can't believe that because he's definitely being paid like a fraction of what he gets for like. I think the highest thing was like I think 1.6 million.
Yeah.
Which for Kevin Hart is nothing.
I wonder if how true that is though, because this happened like when Joe Rogan was getting paid by Spotify. The numbers that came out the first time I think were completely wrong, and the reason why I think that is because the sports broadcaster Bill Simmons. Most people listening to this don't know who the fuck Bill Simmons is.
No, I don't.
And
know who he is.
Yeah, and so the thing is, he was getting paid.
Is that the gay workout guy?
No, it should be though. I would because he's way more known. But like Bill Simmons is just in the sports world well known, but nowhere outside of it. Old white guy, no one cares about him. But when he signed a Spotify deal way back in the day, like say 2018, 2017, whenever the fuck, before the pandemic, it was $250,000. And these people $250 million. Sorry. $250
billion?
Yeah, so $250 million. His contract was $250 million.
That's crazy.
People don't know who the fuck he is other than the sports. Everyone knows who Joe Rogan is. So people were saying $400 million. I was like, no. It was probably it was probably that a year. Like I just when you think about like the contracts that Spotify was handing out, I think it was getting way more money. And so when it comes to like these people leaking this, they saw one number and that was the highest number they saw. Kevin Hart, if he was doing this, was definitely getting paid way more. Because like seeing what they paid the box, because I've been looking at what they pay the boxers. At least it's very transparent what they pay them, technically. And what they're paying them, they paid an MMA fighter who wasn't even the champion anymore, Francis Ngannou, was not the heavyweight champion of the world. He relinquished his thing and went to go do other stuff, boxing and stuff. And they paid him $10 million, and then next time fucking $20 million. And he's not even. That's not even close to what he's worth. Right. They're willing to just throw buckets at these
but here's
people.
the thing, too, about that, is that, like, Kevin Hart specifically, there's really no amount of money that would make it okay for Kevin Hart.
Oh, right. No, you're still right about that.
Like, I actually, like, for Tim Dillon, I think it's, like, whatever. It's embarrassing, but, like, I don't know, man. Like, to me, if you're not, like, this kind of, like, cancel culture guy, and you're like, you haven't made a big fucking deal about like, we can't say anything fucking in America. What do we, everything's falling apart. If you're not that guy and you're like a small time comedian and you're being offered like something that could like really materially change your life, I guess, fine. I would still have issues with it, but I don't have nearly as many issues with it as I do for people like Bill Burr or, you know, Kevin Hart or Dave Chappelle, who are set.
Yeah.
Like you don't need, there's no material reason that would, there's nothing that would change your life about doing this show.
Bill Burr's the only one.
Bill Burr's crazy to me. Like that's why, like
he's the only one that
the only
really
saving grace for this really is if they go there and they get arrested.
Yeah.
That would be the only way that they could really like turn that around. Because like, what are you doing there? Dude, for no reason? Like
everybody, I'm gonna be honest. Everybody else, to me, in my opinion, I just, as far as even with all the stuff that Dave Chappelle was saying, I think a lot of it was inauthentic. There was things within his stories, especially when he was talking about trans people, for example, and some of the things he was doing. I was like, this guy's full of shit, and I was bummed out because he made up a story about having this trans. He made up shit, and their friend like, no, this didn't happen, and it's like that's crazy that he fucking did that. It just using a dead trans person and being like incorporating into a story, crazy.
That's like that.
Like a necromancer character I've used before, where he particularly only resurrects trans elves.
Wasn't there like a Middle Eastern comedian who did something like that, where he would like make up stories?
Yeah, I don't know his name.
It was the Indian guy, right? The one I was talking about all the things.
I don't think he was Indian, but he might have been Indian. I don't know.
I know. I see his face. I don't know his name. He's a Hassan guy. Yeah.
But which?
It's the one
he's
that
Indian.
Was it Minaj?
Medium.
Minaj Hassan. No, yeah.
I think it's that one. Yeah.
The medium where
one.
like they had like these inspirational stories or whatever, and they were just completely made up, but he was presenting them as real.
Exactly, presenting them as real because some people try to make the argument that like, comedians lie all the time. I'm like, that's not what we're talking about. Yeah, you bitch.
Can like, I mean,
we're not talking about that though.
Yeah, Anthony Jeselnik. Like nothing that guy says is real.
Yeah, people like that can't like differentiate. Where it's like, no, these guys are saying this is a real thing.
Yeah, when Dave Chappelle tells a story, like it's not presented as a bit. Yeah, it's like. And to be fair, they're good bits. They're good. It's good comedy. Like it's good and it's well constructed.
Absolutely.
But like, yeah, if all of that is fake and you're presenting it as like authentic, it's like that's different than a comedian going like, I was at the bank the other day, but he wrote it like 5 years ago. You know what I mean? So clearly this was not the other day.
Right.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's like a lot of people's lives are like
it's like an artist, like a music artist singing like a song, like a song that he wrote for like a girlfriend in like high school, but he's like 65, but like it's a hit song. So like obviously this is not relevant, but people like it.
100%.
So like I get it, but like
people understand that, but it's some people it's just they're irrationally making excuses when they know in their hearts of hearts that doesn't make sense. They're just trying to find anything to be able to continue to support the artists that they like. And this is going to be a hard one for Bill Burr fans because a lot of the ones that have signed on recently within the past few years, because he's been much more vocal, like especially when he's pushed back against Joe Rogan when Joe was trying to talk about masks and all that shit, and like you're like, dude, no, let's not do this.
Yeah.
This is a weird one, even for me, where I'm like, Bill, what could you possibly say?
He's gonna have to go up there and say, I'd hope he go up there and
all
says
of his
some
jokes
fuck shit.
are like he would just have to be like hitting women. Yeah, you know,
you ever wanted to hit a woman? I have.
You ever want to hit a woman? I do. You know,
Listen, man, it's a weird thing when there's a lot of WWE wrestlers that have more morals than these
is
comedians,
crazy.
because when Khashoggi got fucking dismembered all them years ago, the WWE partnered with Saudi Arabia, and they were doing like 10 years, and they were going to do an event like once or two events a year, and a bunch of wrestlers, and to WWE's credit, it's a weird thing to say that, even though they made a deal with Saudi Arabia, they didn't force them to go. They didn't fire them. Whoever
Who
didn't
didn't
want to
go?
go, a lot of them. Like John Cena, like a lot. He probably went eventually, though. I haven't kept up
He
with
probably
it.
went by himself.
But there was a
He
lot of
Hi, I'm
them.
John Cena. You guys all like me. I know this.
He went in a mask.
Sami Zayn, obviously.
He went dressed as Peacemaker. He's like, I didn't go Peacemaker.
I didn't go
went.
Peacemaker went. That's
He
crazy.
went to make peace.
I still have to see that. I haven't seen the
Season
new-
2 is ridiculous.
I forgot about it.
Season 2 is like
I think I still have to finish season. No, I finished season 1.
season 2 is like ridiculous.
I gotta watch it.
Let's not get.
Yeah, yeah.
It's super good. You should watch it.
But yeah, fucking. I don't know, man.
I can't fuck with it, man. I'm absolutely, every time journalists get murked, like, to me, that is like one of the most egregious things to me, because it's like, first of all, you're not supposed to kill the messenger. You know, that we all understand that in war, you don't kill the messenger. These people are writing, they're documenting, they're exposing things that we need to know. And then all of a sudden you have these fucking people doing the most fascist thing you can, is killing journalists. It's happening in fucking Gaza right now. Hundreds of journalists have been killed.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, we can't do this. So then when one fucking got dismembered, and it's like well documented that it happened, fucking remember the Charlie Hebdo?
Yeah.
When the
Charlie
Muslim, they
Hebdo,
fucking, like, all of that stuff is fucked up. So to look past that, for a giant bag, I'm like, damn, even me, I'm like, if they were like, we'll give you $1 million, I don't know what the fuck they would want me to do, but I'm just saying, if they're like $1 million, I'm like, fuck, man, I think I would never get over it in the back of my head. So
Yeah.
it's not worth the money.
I'm
Like, fuck.
I'm too built off of fucking the Rebel Alliance bullshit from Star Wars and all that shit for me to go up there and do that. Like, my heart wouldn't be able to do it.
What if,
I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna have to say shit that's gonna get me killed?
What if
Unfortunately,
Turkey Al Sheik, like, dressed as Yoda, was like,
Because it would make me really sad. Because I'm like, I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna die, then they're gonna kill Lily probably too. And I'm like, well, this sucks right now, but I have to. So I would just say no, thank you.
Yeah.
I just don't have the heart to do it. But
so not even
I'm
if
stupid. I'm also stupid.
Not even
because
if-
that's just so much money I'm giving up that would
It's-
change my life.
it sucks.
It is dumb.
I
but
heard
like,
that
I
argument
can't do
too.
it.
Some people said, if it's generational wealth, and this is the argument, it's generational wealth, which can do so much good for you and your family and your community. Also, the world is so retarded now, the way that we're entering Gilded Age shit again, right? That it kind of
yeah.
like, really, at the end of the day, why are you focusing on morality? I know it's supposed to be for yourself, right? It's supposed to be for you and your
I know.
preserve your soul if you believe in one. But at the same time, it's some people say, I can cross that threshold because now the game is too fucked now. So
I believe that, but I believe that, like, this is my taking, right? I think we have to hold to morals, because if we once we lose that, once that perspective becomes overwhelmingly popular, then people like me will instantly feel repercussions of it. That is why I personally hold to
I'm
it.
not gonna listen to a.
We gotta
fucking
fine-tune
robot tell
this
me about-
machine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to a robot tell me about morals. That's crazy.
we gotta I gotta change your programming a little bit. It's a little bit too I don't know. You sound like fucking. What do you sound like?
You sound
It's like fucking Pooh Bear or something. I don't know.
yeah.
Pooh Bear talking about fucking the rebellious spirit of man. I'm here to tell you all that there was a genocide on Gorman, and then someone shoots him in the back of the head.
Father.
Yeah, I just don't know. I just
Khashoggi.
don't know what these. I just don't know what these people are. That's crazy. Pooh Bear's saying Khashoggi is so crazy. I just don't know what these people are gonna do. What their material is gonna be. Like, that's what I'm kind of like morbidly curious about. Like, what the fuck can you possibly say in Saudi
Probably
Arabia?
just shitting on Americans because
Yeah.
it's easy. I mean,
America's
that's a-
dumb, you know.
Yeah, easy dunk. We're so dumb and fat over here.
My
you know?
wife is stupid, you know.
And she's black. She don't
walks
like that, huh?
She walks over to me and is like, "Oh, Bill, could you please stop being a man?" And I say, "Shut up, bitch." And then he leaves.
And I pop a one.
And then he leaves.
I really don't know
with a
how.
two bags of money with the signs on them.
with the golden grills.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
It's a bummer.
you're poor.
There's some real ones though out there. I mean,
Is Tom Segura's there too? Which
that's not surprising.
It's like the weird thing is like
Tom Segura's there? Really?
He morphed into his because he had a rich alter ego that a lot of people didn't understand. Because like I've been following him for a long time, and he would use this once he started getting rich and he started using this alter ego to piss people off on purpose. But it seems like at a certain point he was just
Segura's red, right?
Huh?
Segura's redhead, right?
What's
no, that's Andrew Santino.
That's Santino.
Who is also there.
Oh yeah, he is there. He is there.
Him and Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee's it's crazy that
Bobby Lee, I expect.
Bobby Lee doesn't go anywhere.
No.
So it's weird that he even wins.
Well, they gave him a lot of money. Like that to me, like
gave him a lot of money.
Bobby Lee, like the second I heard this was happening, I was like, Bobby Lee's clearly gonna be there. Because like he's not like a moral eight. Like I don't know. I'm not even remotely offended by that. But like,
dude, he's been on the Joe Rogan Experience twice.
Yeah.
And like they're like really close friends, and everyone's like, "What the fuck's the deal?" He's like, "I don't want to." You know, I'm like, just go. It's like literally an hour. You live like an hour away from him.
I think he just doesn't like. As far as I've seen from Andrew Santino and that him like the Bad Friends guys, like they don't seem like all that. I mean, a lot of people are turning on the Joe Rogan sphere in general.
Yeah,
But,
absolutely.
Like I like Mark Maron's out and
Mark Maron's
Giancarlo, that guy. He's the Straggett.
The Straggett.
Yeah. That straight guy who's like very gay.
Straggett. That's like what's the,
that's his words, not me.
I read that there's the guy
Tony Hinchcliffe, I would
there's
say.
a guy
Just
that what you
Straggett.
call it he's
he's
like tattoos.
he's the
and
reverse.
piercings.
You know what I mean?
What would you call that?
So Giancarlo, that guy's straight but seems gay.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't
Are
know.
you sure? I don't know.
Describe the guy you're talking about. Is he like has a lot of piercings, kind of like a biker dude?
No,
like
what are you
guy?
saying? What do you think I'm saying?
The guy that's actually called the Straggett.
Giancarlo?
Yeah.
No, he's like the theater kid guy. He's like he had a special recently. I'll look him up. I can't remember his. I don't know. Giancarlo.
I think he needs to start making fun of comedians more in general. I think that needs to ramp up.
Yeah, there was
like shitting on comedians more. The guy that made fun of fucking Theo Vaughn on that fucking thing.
This guy?
Oh yeah, him. Oh, he looks like he was at Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory.
Oh yeah,
he looks like he was definitely present.
Gianmarco. Gianmarco Ceresi? I don't know. Whatever. He's funny. I like him.
He's
but
Israeli.
like,
he's Israeli.
But him, Mark Maron, all these people are kind of coming up out of nowhere and just kind of being like, "This is a stupid fucking like, what are you doing?
Right?
Interviewing politicians on your comedy podcast? It's insane."
Yeah.
Like we would. I've had people like reach out to me, like politicians, to come here, which is like crazy.
Bring them.
Like,
please bring them.
No,
yes,
we're not going to do that.
So we can lampoon them, please.
Well, first of all,
I've had people like who are running for Senate or like something like that, and they come. I was like, hey, I'm like, we're not, like, respectfully. No,
I think it'd be fun.
I'm not going to have a politician on the fucking comedy podcast.
Listen,
it's insane.
Here's the thing: there are. If you listen to the shows they go to, there's certain ones that they never ask certain people like they don't talk like there's like they wouldn't go on Mark Maron's podcast.
Okay.
Some of them,
sure,
because they know like, oh, I'm gonna get grilled too hard, and so for example, what would happen is they'd be like, don't fucking air this episode, and say if we did, they would sue us because you can sue for anything. And so that's kind of like how that would play out. So it wouldn't work unless say like an Eric, and live would be fucking awesome. But the thing is,
amazing.
Those people if they would have to be so stupid because there's
fall into that trap. Yeah,
to fall in that they'd have to be so stupid. But like
it's literally a bear trap, and it's like come here.
That's why, like, dude,
sit down.
You can be a literal Nazi. You can be like
I've seeing a thing of like people like slapping their wives in the pussy, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
What do you mean? What are you saying?
What the fuck are you talking about?
What?
Why are you? Where are you seeing this?
Was this Costa Rican bullshit?
Yeah, I guess so. I've literally never seen that. This guy, like his we gotta fine tune you, man.
My algorithm is done.
People slapping each other in the pussy? I don't understand.
So my algorithm is like after the apocalypse, like well after.
How do you slap somebody in the pussy?
Flat underhand, pussy.
Isn't that just?
I guess it's the way you slap a butt cheek, but you just slap the pussy.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems like it's way harder to do.
It is hard to do. That's
How is it
fucked up?
If
It's like I feel like you got to go way lower.
well, if they're right behind me, you like say butt, and then they turn around, pussy.
I guess if they turn around, yeah, is it from the front? They do
Of
it?
course.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes
Oh,
sense.
you're thinking of
They're not doing
you're
it
thinking
from the- they're not on their
back.
hand.
I thought they were bending backwards. I was like, that's crazy.
And then you yank them over and make them fall on their neck.
Why
Yeah, because
the
it
fuck
was
is this
it was my first visual, like when Trump talked about grabbing him by the pussy. I'm like, what does he mean? Like just like
Yeah.
a good scoop
Well,
up.
I knew that immediately because
What was
I Metal Gear, like what is it? That happens a lot for some reason in Metal Gear. They just grab you by the crotch.
I was hoping that it
In
was
Metal Gear
like
Solid 3.
it was like a straight like. He would do it like that, like he's trying
Like
to
the
like Kali Ma,
claw.
like the pussy. Yeah,
Dude, I was getting tilted
Kali
playing
Ma.
because I'm trying to beat it on extreme, no
No kills.
no murders, and I'm at the Fury fight, the cosmonaut dude who's
yeah.
like with the fire. I've never shouted the N-word at my TV more in my life,
Whoa.
Interesting.
like 50 times probably
Interesting.
in the course of like 5 seconds.
I haven't played a game that's gotten me angry enough to curse at it. Like, curse at it.
That's not true.
No, you haven't.
What are you talking about?
not
In your
true.
life?
No, not in recent times.
Okay, I was about
No,
to
not in my life. That's crazy, bro.
I was
You
about
know
to
who I
say.
am?
Yeah,
the fuck? That's crazy.
I remember you shouting it out the window.
I'd be winning in trials, scream the N-word.
Yeah, you'd be screaming it, winning.
I'm winning.
Imagine
I'm winning and I'm
losing.
so angry, I'm still screaming it.
That's crazy, man.
Hey, bro. Real gamer shit, man.
That's really
It's
yeah.
real gamer shit.
Yeah, it is.
I want to start playing COD again and see if I get more toxic.
You do? Which one?
Any of all of them.
Damn,
Any of
like
them.
that's another thing too. Is like I was actually looking forward to Battlefield, but now like Saudi Arabia is gonna buy them, and I can't
Wah.
do it. That's a lot. That's like too direct for me.
What game company do I
What
love
if they have a
enough that
Khashoggi
I-
skin? Would you play it?
That is so disrespectful. It's crazy.
He's fucking.
That is like
He's
beyond.
floating, but he's dismembered.
Pre-order
Battlefield- pre-order Battlefield
6 for your Khashoggi skin.
That's crazy disrespectful. Actually,
Of course it is.
that is like
Of course it
crazy.
is.
Like that is like so. It's like, dude, this really happened. This is not a joke. This is not a lie. When I went to school in upstate New York in Poughkeepsie, some kid got murdered. Some guy shot him,
Hello.
took his hoodie, and wore the hoodie he killed him in down the street after he killed him.
That's,
And I was like, that is so that is so crazy.
Pre-order
That
on
is like
PlayStation.
that's like militant shit. Like that's like actually evil. And I was like, what the fuck?
just RPG shit, dude.
That is crazy. That is literally looting.
Take your enemy's fucking sword after you kill him. Nice. Like, use this better.
It's
You
mine
can.
now. This is way better than paying
yeah,
for
comparing
things.
comparing the stats. Oh,
That's pretty sharp.
Nice.
What's the serial number? That's cool. Crazy.
Like in Baldur's Gate 3, I made it so every shopkeeper I kill, I take their loot.
In Baldur's Gate? Yeah,
They
why
drop-
wouldn't
they
you?
dro-
It makes.
No, they drop all the. Normally, they don't drop all their loot. They drop some of it.
I mean,
Now they drop all of it
That's
because
crazy.
of the code I put in. So now I take all the shit. So I have shit I should not have.
listen.
yet.
Why don't you just have an unlimited amount of money
Nah,
instead?
nah.
You could just go.
Because you have to fight some of the looters eventually throughout the story. So I'm like, I'm just gonna do
No,
this shit.
fair enough. Okay.
It's crazy. It's really fucked up though.
You're gonna have a Charlie Hebdo map.
Where we go through their office and
Yeah, you
shit.
go to the office. It's like capture the flag at Charlie Hebdo. There's like Je suis Charlie.
yeah,
posters everywhere.
That's crazy.
I don't know, man. That's a real bummer because that was like probably the only multiplayer game I was looking forward to. Like
look cool.
this year, and so now I'm just like, all right, I guess.
Yeah, my multiplayer games are.
I saw Zac Efron post a advertisement of that. You see that?
Oh yeah,
What?
yeah. They did. Zac Efron. They did a
who was
parody. They did a parody of the call. It was a
Call of Duty.
It was a diss track basically on,
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
on
yeah.
the Call of Duty reveal.
Yeah.
Because Call of Duty always has like celebrities in their marketing, so they just had like Zac Efron, Morgan Wallen, and a bunch of these other celebrities like start the trailer and then they just immediately get blown up by like real
immediately,
soldiers.
but fucking RPG just blows them up.
It's good.
It's pretty funny.
I mean, it's a bummer. It's the reason I haven't played. There's like a Metal Slug game that came out like
oh yeah,
a year and a half ago or something like that, and it like looked really cool, but like it's just too direct, man. Like I understand that there's like no ethical consumption or whatever, and like every company is doing some shady shit that like you don't support, but like it's one thing to be that kind of indirect, and another thing to be like, oh, buying this directly
Yeah.
like goes to the pockets of people who kill journalists.
Yeah.
That's kind of nuts.
Yeah, that's why like I'm not buying a Peacock for like UFC anymore. Like I was gonna next year they're gonna acquire it. I mean they're gonna acquire it.
Yeah.
And now I was like fuck. Sorry, I'm gonna continue pirating.
Tis a bummer.
I just can't fuck with UFC anymore because of like this. I don't know, man.
It's pretty gross. Even
dude, it wasn't like this. That's why it was like
of course
they
it
were
wasn't like
they were
this,
like
yeah.
freaking what you call it.
What do you mean when you say that? It wasn't like what?
It wasn't like they were like good dudes. Like no, like I kid you not. They're fighters, you know. Obviously,
Yeah, no, I believe you.
You take that what it is. People that are fighters, but a lot of them were pretty sound-minded, pretty decent people.
there were errors. Let's
Sure.
let's not.
At least the time when I was watching it.
So like let's put it this way. So
I live outside of that world, so like my immediate assumption of everybody who does UFC is like, oh, you're crazy.
To a degree, they have to be
Like
crazy.
you want to hit your wife, but you can't. So you
the
need to
ones
take
that
it out
want
on
to hit their
people.
wives, they do.
They still do.
Well, they still
like,
do.
Like
yeah,
Dana
true.
still hits his wife.
Like there's
he still does it.
He's,
you wanna
he's
look-
mad that he has a woman's name. So he's like, I can hit you. I'm Dana also.
if you want to look up a crazy story, like a true crime story, just look up War Machine True Crime. That guy beat the absolute piss out of his girl. It was crazy. It is fucking crazy. That guy's still in prison. This was years ago. Anyway, there were factions. It's funny. Like they were like, you know, they're fighting camps. They're like teams, and there were some factions that were just fucking stupid. So you had like Team Alpha Male. There were a bunch of dumbass bros. They sucked. And then you had like say a lot of shit that was going on in actually in Orange County. A lot of people that were associated with the Tap Out brand and shit. So like the Tito Ortizes, there were some pieces of shit. Ken Shamrock, like all those people.
Ortiz
but,
is a jackass.
But then like most of it though, the vast majority were people that just liked mixed martial arts and they actually liked, I want to get my black belts in jiu-jitsu and all this shit like that. And then after Trump won, Dana was like, I have to make sure that we never run out of money. We're going to make like kind of like NASCAR and all that shit. It is strictly a conservative sport, essentially. Some people on the left obviously like the cars, but it's overwhelmingly in those rural areas. So that's what he wanted to do. Just make sure it has an audience forever. So now it's a fucking Republican National Convention.
Effectively.
And it's starting to bleed into their prospects now. The Dana White Contender Series, which I used to love watching. Now some people are showing up and like, fucking gay people and shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this? I was like, it sucks now.
I love it. American culture has always been toxic, but now it's like toxic in your face in a way that it wasn't for a while.
That's the thing. That's the thing about it is that like a thing I see a lot is like, well, at least they're honest about how dishonest they're being. Like at least it's out in the open and not hidden. And it's like that doesn't like
make it better.
What do you mean?
You can commend someone for being outwardly racist. At least I know I have to avoid them, but they're still a racist.
Yeah, like it doesn't.
You know,
change,
like it doesn't make it like good.
It doesn't change anything fundamentally. Like
exactly.
to me, it's like, okay, sure, but like it's like the difference between like an honest pedophile and like somebody that hides it.
Yeah,
it's just like, okay,
I guess
you're
societally,
still a demon.
Societally, I think we would try to destroy the person that's open about it. Kind of in the same way, it's like,
would we? I don't know.
Well, I know.
I don't even know nowadays.
Maybe not so much as now.
I earnestly and I really believe this. I think Jared Fogle could like run for office when he gets out.
He could. Any of them.
I think he could spin. He could be like, I was framed. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
He could be like the left wing planted all this fake bullshit about me.
I think
he would immediately.
This is how bad it's gone, right? I think that if the files get released, right? When the files released, if they get released, right?
Those things are gone.
If they get released, right? If his name was on it, directly cooperating stuff like that, I think there'd be way more people. Like he'd lose all of the moderates.
Who are we talking about?
Trump. He'd lose all the moderates.
I don't think so, man.
No. I think he would lose a lot of the moderates.
Who's moderate anymore? Who are the moderates?
I think there's a lot of moderates. I'd go as far as say I think there's a lot of moderates. I think a lot of people are not exactly on the fucking big MAGA train, but they're like, I fit more on this side because I'm kind of annoyed at how much the world is changing around me and I'm not adapting to it. I think that is the majority of people, actually.
I feel like if you're a moderate, you would have jumped ship a long time ago. Like
But
you wouldn't be like, they're sending troops into Portland because they say it's war ravaged. I'm still a moderate, though. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
I agree. I agree. I think a lot of people.
I know
are
you
just
agree.
stupid.
I've programmed you to agree.
It's insane. I think a lot of them. I think there's still more moderates in there are either sides, like either the leftist side where we all sit, and the conservative side, the far right side. I do very much so believe that, but I think what happened is that I think he'd lose some of the moderates, but he would still keep his cultist side. Would be like, well, he had to.
Can somebody just a quick thing?
Yeah.
If anybody's watching this, can you please? I want somebody in the audience to take this episode and edit it entirely so that every time Sween moves his arms, there's like servos, and so there's like.
I fucking knew it. I don't. When you started laughing, I was like, I think he's thinking about.
Did you really?
Yeah, that's crazy. I was gonna start making the noises, but I really wanted to hear his point. So I was like, okay, I won't do it.
I was so thoroughly like, that's how fried my brain is. Like I was listening to you, and then I just saw your arms moving, and then I thought out loud, LOL.
Oh man, that's crazy.
You thought out loud in action.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. Let's get another question from Edwin Castillo.
From Muhammad
I recognize that name. I think it's a sacred guy. Hello, gay boys. You guys were talking about the rapture.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
you guys heard about that shit?
Yeah, of course we talked about it.
Jackpot.
While you're getting ravaged in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Hey man, I was thriving with all my iguana friends, my little monkeys.
Yeah, scorpions crawling up your asshole, and you're just rotting in the desert. Not the desert, but like whatever.
Not that it's quite literally the opposite, but yes.
There's no deserts there, right?
I don't think so. I think it's the tropics. I don't think they have the room.
There's not even like a 4x4 desert.
A 4x4.
Like a little patch of sand.
There's patches of sand, yeah, but like
a sandbox.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Well, a beach is a desert until the water.
Basically.
Are you stupid? Are you stupid?
What do you mean?
Are you stupid? You know what a desert is, right? You know what a desert is?
I think so. Yeah, sand.
No, that's sand, you retard. It's a fucking difference.
Well, I'm not connected to ChatGPT like you are, dude. I don't know the world.
What is a desert?
A desert is hot sand.
Deserts can be cold.
Hold on.
Deserts can be cold.
No, that's a tundra.
No, it's not.
A cold desert is a tundra.
There can be Arctic deserts. That's the thing.
That's a tundra, brother.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Stop being dumb.
So a desert, I think, is big.
A desert, I think. So what I assume a desert is.
Well, I'm giving you my perspective. I think a desert is big sands.
Big sand.
Big sand.
There can be Arctic deserts.
What are you saying?
There can be cold deserts. Like Antarctica is a desert as well too. There's
That's a
arid
tundra.
deserts and then there's frozen deserts.
But Antarctica is a tundra.
I don't think it's a tundra. I think it's a desert.
How is it not a tundra?
I think a tundra is like the northern part of Russia. I think that's tundra.
No. Tundra is a type of environment.
Yes, I'm aware.
So it's not just in Russia.
But no,
right?
I think like that. What that biome is a tundra. Like up northern desert, up northern Russia is like a tundra.
It is a tundra.
Yes, but that is what that kind of environment is. You need to find that kind of environment to call it tundra.
But you see, there's no sand.
Deserts don't have to have sand.
Yes,
only.
they do.
Arid deserts have sand.
Maybe food deserts don't need sand.
What is a food desert?
That's like where there's like no grocery stores within a walkable distance of like.
Okay, so what?
Bam.
Right?
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was.
Well, that's right, right?
Yeah, I think that's a food desert.
So he's right about everything else.
No, that's not that word. No.
Deserts are large, big sand.
No, deserts are large, arid areas, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but arid equals sand.
Not exactly.
You can't have arid without sand.
No.
All right, it's time
That's
to
why
whip out.
Arizona was named
That's why
arid zona.
You know, it's actually technically true.
That might be right.
Is that
Like,
real?
Well, it's
may be right.
technically like you're kind of on the mark of why it's called
arid
Arizona.
zone.
Of why it's called Arizona. It's just like I've learned this too long, so I'm not gonna like remember. But I just know it was named for its desert actual deal.
Yeah.
I don't know what the word is derived from. I'm assuming it's Latin, but I don't fucking remember
maybe, yeah.
what.
Because there's Arctic deserts. I know that for sure.
Sure, whatever. I don't believe
And
you.
they're just, frozen places with nothing in there, really.
Yeah, a tundra.
Like,
So
tundras are different.
We're gonna move on. Edwin Castillo.
Here we go. Let's get Google or Chat GPT.
So we were talking about. I don't care about any of that. I could be completely wrong. You guys were talking about the rapture and how some people might use that as a smokescreen to disappear or disappear
Oh,
others.
right, yeah. Because I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. We didn't talk about that with Robot Sween.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about that theory? He's googling. I think he's trying to find the answer to the desert question.
Didn't
We call that the DQ.
Okay, the desert question. That's insane.
That's great.
I mean, I think rapture shit is stupid. I don't know. I think if you read the Bible or any of the Bible that talks about the rapture, Revelations,
Right.
you're informed that even the angels at God's side, his literal henchmen, don't know when the rapture's coming. So how is some fucktard idiot?
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's all
know?
fake. But like we were talking about the idea of just like let's say there's a small community that believes the rapture's happening on Wednesday, right? And then Wednesday comes, and then most of everybody's still there, but like they use the rapture as like an excuse to like, oh, that woman's pretty hot. And they just take her and capture her and lock her in a dungeon. And then the rapture happens, and then they're like, oh, she must have been the only pure person in the village.
He got raptured. Well,
Doesn't that feel like dangerously close to like something that's plausible?
I'm sure that's like
That's absolutely occurred.
yes, it has to.
You know? So sad.
People do it without the excuse of the fucking rapture.
I guess that's also true. They don't really think that far ahead anyway. But anyway, so he says there's a supremely depressing HBO show called The Leftovers, where the premise is 2% of the entire population disappears, and there's this funny little subplot about Happy Days and how the entire cast disappeared. And then people finding out that one cast member actually didn't disappear and was just hiding out in South America. This plot line in the background lasts the entire show. I watched a little bit of The Leftovers, and I couldn't get that into it.
Is that not the Hassan show?
Nope.
Like,
Podcast?
Isn't that what I was?
There's a show called The Leftovers.
I feel like that's what I was watching while I was
That's so crazy.
something like Richard Cunningham, Fonzie or something, and
my
they
God.
had a podcast or I don't know. It all gets mixed up, dude.
Right.
All right, done my research.
All right. So
Oh, about
what
the
is your
desert tundra?
findings?
So deserts are areas where it's a extreme variety of range where it's always dry and cold. Tundras and deserts are very similar, but they're not the same.
What are they?
Tundras refer to higher elevation. Like high elevation refers to tundra.
So is a tundra like the high desert of California? Would that be technically
No, 'cause
a
it's
tundra?
not,
It's not high enough, maybe?
I think it might technically be, but I feel like tundra really always refers to cold. So high elevation
like
and cold.
like Flagstaff, maybe.
I'm thinking they said like where northern like Siberia is, like over in that area of the world, where like that's high out longitude.
All I'm saying is
high latitude,
Yeah.
and then really cold.
I see.
All I'm saying is generally like if you
Opposed to deserts are very extremely dry. That's what a desert is. It's always hyper dry areas.
but deserts are also cold
They can be cold.
at night, like they're fucking freezing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
They drop
So like that's kind of the thing for me. It's like I don't think a desert could turn into a tundra at night just because it's cold. I think tundra just generally refers to like blizzard kind of like
Frozen.
conditions,
Like
frozen
frozen,
conditions, Antarctica, these places.
Yeah, for sure. You're correct. You're correct. In that sense, in this part, not the prior.
What was the prior thing that I
I
said?
don't remember, but you're not right.
That desert is big sand.
Desert's not always big sand. There's Arctic, it's cold. That's not sand. That's not desert.
He's getting worked up again.
Again.
Stop being so angry.
I'm not
Hey,
angry.
calm down.
I'm passionate.
That's exactly what fucking everybody says before they beat their wives into fucking death.
I haven't beat Lily yet, and I'm proud of that.
Yet is a key word in that sentence, I see.
It's a word in the sentence. I wouldn't say key. I think beat is the key word in the sentence.
Oh, Shard of Odium wrote in. He says, does the Sween animatronic double as a sex doll? I'm sure you could charge some gooners to sex up that gap. We didn't put a penis on it in on purpose.
I get up and I show my penis. That'd be a crazy.
Show your non-penis.
What? No, nothing's there.
Yeah, we didn't
I
feel
feel
like
phantom
like a
penis.
doll.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
it was too expensive
It
to
looks like a child's cheek. That's how round. It's just smooth.
it was just too expensive to get into. It was just like it didn't seem worth the expense.
Yeah, the
You
extra
know.
$40.
Yeah. The whole project cost us about like $14,000.
That's a waste of
But
money.
the $40 for the penis was just
That's
like
a waste
that
of
was
money.
like too much.
No way.
Yeah.
Huge waste.
I'm annoyed that we didn't go for the straightened hair.
Yeah, we kind of fucked up on that.
Yeah, we
didn't
fucked up. We just kind of like sent in like we sent in a picture, kind of like you do with haircuts. We're just like, just do this.
Can you do this?
You do this.
Can you do this?
Say no more.
Say no more. They had it done in minutes. It's kind of crazy. Technology's wild nowadays.
Chinese, they work, man.
They work fast,
They can
man.
work
There's a couple
fast.
of dead Chinese in you.
Yeah. There's like a dead a finger. They got like cut off.
Every
Dude,
now and
those
then I open
videos
my-
of people getting sucked into the fucking lathes is insane.
Lathes?
Lathe.
What is that
Lathe. It's like a spinny thing.
Oh, the thing that like mixes cement.
It just turns you into fucking.
Yeah, it turns you
Confetti?
into fucking. I've seen people stand.
I saw
over,
one of
like-
those recently, like on my For You page. Immediately, it was the first thing I saw. I was like, all right, well, I'm not gonna. I'm not really gonna spend much more time on here today.
The funniest thing is
crazy.
they go, they're working by like pipe or something like that, and then literally like a key blast comes out of it, and I'm like, oh,
That is crazy. Like,
interesting.
like literally, it's like a tiny
Trunk-
energy.
like how
beam.
Trunks kills 18.
Yeah.
It's like that, literally. And it's like, what the fuck? And everybody is like, well,
Up. Back to work.
there's like, oh no, and everybody's back to work, and it's like, oh,
It's like how the CEO got murked, and then they just kind of went to the meeting anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
It's so wild,
we have
dude.
to do this. They even consider him a human either. That's crazy. They were like, yeah, well,
Yeah, they are animatronics. Like, it's crazy how like that is wild. They stepped over that guy basically to go to work.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh,
Crazy.
I wonder who's gonna fill in.
do I get a promotion?
What?
Do I get a promotion?
I mean, I'm sure that was the first
Do I get
question.
a pay raise?
So our
we,
cuts are going up, right?
Yeah, I'm sure
At
that.
least for the few months till we get another position, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe we don't.
Maybe we could just
need
put
him.
Maybe we could use AI for what he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a billionaire and I still need more money.
Yep.
That's so crazy.
crazy.
Man.
Never.
I think about what it would take for me to genuinely not want any more money, and it's like not even close.
It's not.
You know what I mean?
It's really not very far from where I am right now. Genuinely,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
genuinely,
Like literally,
it's really
maybe
not very far.
Like genuinely, maybe
double.
maybe a couple $100K. You know what I mean?
Genuinely, maybe double what I make now, and I'd already be at the point where I'm like,
Yeah, but you make $4
yeah. So solid 8, I'd be
a
chilling.
year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Solid 8 a year, I'd be chilling.
Yeah.
I'd be like 16 a year, man.
Do you think you
16
could
a year
survive on
would be
$4 a year?
No, no.
Are you sure?
I'd have to like. I'd have to.
You have to rely on the goodwill of others, basically.
again, and I can't do that again.
No, you've wasted all of it.
Exactly. I have no more goodwill I can give for people. I don't know.
I guess you can. You just gotta rob people.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get killed eventually.
Yeah, but
Because all the people that's worth robbing are gonna fucking try to kill me.
but you could survive for a year just avoiding getting shot in the face.
That's crazy.
You can even get shot in flesh wounds and stuff and patch yourself up.
with
Yeah.
what? With sewage and fucking garbage.
Yeah, yeah, fucking pond scum and
You go to the RF, you go to the
I have fucking
RFK school.
purple veins
Yeah,
on my
yeah.
fucking arms. I'm so sick.
dude.
One of your veins starts wiggling around. And it's
You
like
can
clearly
survive,
a worm.
Stay still. Stay
Humans
still.
are actually like I feel sometimes almost like a hypochondriac when like something's slightly wrong with me because I'm like historically seeing what some people have endured for many years where like their body's gangrenous and they're just surviving, there's sludge coming out of them and they're like still functioning and I'm like, bro, just die, it's over. But they're like keep persisting and I'm like, you'd be okay.
I think there's a mentality thing for that. I think that's what it is. I
Yes,
just don't have the mentality. I have the die mentality. I don't have the survive mentality.
We'll put it to the test. We'll.
some
I'm gonna
people-
give you
some-
$4 right now.
Because it's like some people that they go through really tough circumstances and they're like, I made it. I'm happy. And there's people that like they fucking break a fucking glass and they're fucking cooked.
Yeah.
And
In
like
more-
their days are
yeah.
cooked and it's like, what are you?
I would imagine in
Fair.
most near death scenarios, I would probably be like, all right, this might as well happen. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I could see most scenarios being like, I'm not really gonna try to get out of this. You know, like if you were sitting in your living room, right, and then you look outside, and then pillars of fire started emerging from every 5 feet.
I'd worry.
Would you bother
I'd
even?
worry about Lily, but if it's just me, I'd be like, yeah, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably just sit there. I'd probably
think about
just
that.
be like,
Like I'd try to find an exit.
Huge fucking tidal wave that's like 100 feet high and it's like coming to you like, ah. like it is just chill.
yeah.
There ain't nothing you're gonna
Just
do
go,
about
just
that.
go in the
thing.
just go bring your mattress into the bathtub, lay down in the bathtub, and cover it with the mattress. That's all he does. Just then when I wake up from being unconscious, the last 6 hours, I'm like, oh, where am I headed?
Matter of
That's
fact,
it.
I'm gonna buy a scuba tank for that scenario. Actually,
yeah, it's a great idea.
yeah, you never know if that might happen. To
You never
us.
know when a scuba tank might come in
Fucking
handy.
asteroid, meteorite fucking hits the ocean, and then huge fucking tidal wave. Like, oh, and then you just fucking, everybody else is drowning, but you're fucking like, you make it to the surface, and now you're just one of the last people in the area alive with nothing to go back to.
No, if a meteorite hits the ocean, there's far more going on than just that. Like,
Hey,
it's
man.
over. We're cooked.
Hey, the current's gonna take me to a really tall building, and then I'll
not falling over after all this fucking water is hitting it.
Yeah, it's people built some buildings for this scenario, man.
No, they haven't.
They have skyscrapers, they have water scrapers.
There's actually a bunch of
Sea scrapers.
There's this place in I think it's Greenland, or there's like if a meteorite hits, or if the big Yellowstone thing blows up, there's like bunkers there, and a bunch of rich people have bunkers there, and I'm just like, I'd love to just like have them show up, and then I'm already there, and I'm like, hey guys, you can't come in here.
Yeah, you start blasting the Kingdom Come.
I hope they're made out of lead, which I feel like they would have to be, which is interesting. Schadenfreudian Slip Road, and he says, hello, Chris Reagan, Chris Gagan, Tom Weenie, and Derek BBC Man. He wrote and he says, might need to make some adjustments to that Sweeney animatronic. It doesn't say the N-word enough, interrupt people every 5 seconds, or reassure itself that it's a good person after saying something out of pocket. Have a good one, you three little guys. That is true. All of these are accurate to today, actually. Like, you haven't said the N-word nearly as much as I expected you to.
Right.
You didn't reassure yourself that you were a good person. You didn't even say anything out of pocket, really, either. A lot of this is weirdly accurate, despite the fact that he wrote this before he saw you.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not usually that out of pocket. I get there sometimes. But, like, he's just more out of pocket than I do, I think, sometimes. Most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, I don't know. I would say there's individual moments that are more out of pocket than you have been.
Yeah.
Like you say you can't believe that the Rizzler hasn't been molested yet. Which is probably the craziest thing.
I don't even remember the context of that.
I listen every now and then. I'll go back and I'll listen to our episodes just to look for like clips and stuff, and I will laugh out loud at some of the shit.
I do. Okay, I remember the booms. I do. Yeah. Just kidding, but boom.
That is so fucking insane, dude.
Funny.
That's so insane. I have a filter because I'm like, maybe I shouldn't say. If I said everything I thought, I'd be like, they'd come and get me.
Well, yeah, that's most people.
Yeah, but
They would
also
teleport me out of the room. I would just teleport away.
You would just like your new style of comedy is just incorporating the hard R into everything. So like. You can't be free because of that. you can't because
that's not my exact new form of comedy.
That's
it's definitely my backup. It's like I said it like this. Like imagine like you do a front flip, right, and you fall. You do on a trapeze, like a fucking tightrope, right, and you do a front flip, you land, you fuck up, right. Mm-hmm. Might as well shit your pants,
Might as well
try to divert it from it being you hurt yourself really bad or something. Shit your pants.
I hope that happens to Benson Boone whenever he does his next flip.
Oh, he does a flip and he breaks his neck, then shits his pants.
He folds in half and then he shits himself profusely on stage.
Like he looks like a box. That's how fucking badly he's broken. He gets torn up and then he just shits himself. And you're like, well, what's the fucking point?
He looks like a box.
He looks like a box. He's like a flesh cube.
He looks like Solid Snake's about to pop out from under.
Oh man!
I wonder what's the. Never mind.
What? What are you gonna say?
I wonder what's the most disfigured human ever from like an accident, but it's like
Ricky Berwick.
Oh, it's crazy.
He looks like a swastika.
He does. We've said that before.
Yeah.
You've said that before, but yes, he does. I don't know, man. He just looks like Scribbles.
He's still around.
Yeah, he's doing stuff, I'm sure. I don't see him because I don't let myself see disabled people.
That's cool.
I don't like
that's pretty cool, man.
I have a filter built into Chrome that blurs every disabled.
Damn.
Let
me get that extension, man.
I don't want to laugh all the time,
okay.
so I have to not watch things about disabled people. I can't laugh all day long,
That's I gotta save it.
I'll get sick.
That's Sweeney looks like a smear frame of Derek. That's great. That's crazy.
No.
That's insane.
I just said Derek's face.
I just remembered something.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I remember something during the podcast too, but I'm not gonna.
I did. Oh my god! It doesn't look at. Jesus Christ! I can't believe I forgot. Remember when I showed you that fucking retard that was threatening to like rape that guy?
Oh yeah.
Guess what I forgot?
Yeah, you forgot to edit. You forgot to edit out the address.
Of course I did. Why didn't you say anything if you fucking knew?
What do you mean? Why didn't I say it? I said we should.
Of course, but
edit
I'm
it
telling
out.
you, I forgot. Now you said you forgot. I would appreciate it. But, hey, dummy, you forgot to do this. Oh, shit, let me cut it out real fast. It's been out for way too long.
Can I be honest?
No.
I thought it's been a bit of yours to just not make any of the edits that I've requested.
No, some
Because
of them I think it's funny, but
every
like
single time I feel like I've said something.
it's not every single time. But
It's a lot.
Sometimes it is funny to me.
Why
I'm
don't
like,
stop
because I'm like,
bringing
I don't.
attention to it so they don't know.
The big one was like
Well, they
the white versions of us.
Yeah,
Where
what
it's like
happened
I
with
want
that one?
where I was like, hey, can we put this in the episode? It's the one note I have. I said that in the episode. I was like, it's the one note I have. Just put the white Photoshop of us, and then it just wasn't in the
wasn't
episode.
in there?
So I just thought it was a bit you were doing of just like saying you were gonna edit stuff and then just not do it.
Is this dangerous?
Because I do think
No.
it's funny.
No, if
that it shows up that way because people comment about it and then it makes it's engagement and stuff. But
there is, so I'll what
and also it's not doxing. He did it himself.
No, he did it. That's this is the only one where I've actually. That's the only time I've ever mentioned on the show because like, fuck, it just hit me right now that I'm like, oh, I legit forgot to do that.
Do you just remember that now?
Just right now.
Boom! I really thought it was a bit.
No, I was like, oh fuck.
Boo.
Even though, like I said, that guy's a piece of shit, and he
Yeah.
did it himself. So I'm kind of like, I don't feel bad, but I was
It's-
also like,
yeah.
God damn it!
No, I'm
like,
a fan
really,
of doxing.
huh?
No, I'm kidding.
Crazy.
That's crazy. What did you remember?
Nothing really.
Thanks.
Oh shit! Really, I don't know. I'm fucking scared.
God damn.
Really.
Do you really just not remember what you remember?
I was remembering something, and then my memory started remembering it, but then I forgot.
He's running out of hard drive space.
Yeah, damn.
He's filling up too quick.
I was gonna remember, but then I forgot to remember.
I forgot to remember.
We got to
It's crazy.
replace it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Sweeney looks like a smear frame of Derek Roney. He says, "What's up, Slimers?
Hey,
Since we made the groundbreaking discovery that Tylenol causes autism, I have a game for you.
oh, cool.
You are given the power to give people autism by watching one video of your choosing. Not only will this be a guaranteed effect, but the government will talk about it in the same way that they did with Tylenol, except this will all be real. Which video you're choosing? Is it the horse? Is it the horse?
No, the horse is a solid one.
That's a good one.
Because that's a quick one. That's
That's a
you
good
could
one.
get people before they even realize what happened.
Yeah, that's a good
For
one.
me, it'd be the video of that guy like following his friend, and he gets hit by a bus.
That's
Remember that video, the train
No.
video, where like the guy follow? I showed it to Derek. Derek
Yeah.
remembers it. It's a thing where some guy's friend is tailing another dude, and he's tailing him all throughout
right,
town.
in the car.
and then he gets hit by the car. Gets hit by a train.
Yeah, he's stressing him out. He's making him think he's being followed.
Yeah.
And he speeds, and then he hits a train.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny to you. Yeah,
It's funny because he's gonna have to go to that funeral and be like, oh, "Holy shit! I was just playing a really stupid joke on my friend."
Nah, you don't admit that.
yeah. You,
You fucking admit
that was not
dude.
me.
I would.
That was not me.
Not admit it. I would not admit it. I'd
You
be
just
like,
kind of twisted a little bit. Like you guys were just, it was just a freak accident.
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I wasn't there at
well,
all.
there might,
I'd be like, "Oh no!"
See, you can't say that because then if footage gets out, you're
You're in a car. You're in a car that's not yours.
It's all AI.
Exactly.
It's just AI. Whatever. It's all
Everything's
AI.
AI.
Who cares?
His
That's
death
actually
was there.
good.
He's really alive. Actually, stand up
That's why I feel good. Like
on your feet.
doing porn now is pretty great because now you can just be like, oh, it's AI.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's what you do. What if people have already discovered your porn and you've already covered for it?
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah,
that's AI, man.
That's pretty
I
great.
keep sending dick pics Lupita Nyong'o with my face in it. I'm like, it's AI.
That's
Yeah,
anyway. I would choose the spinning rat.
the spinning rat's
video.
good. Like,
But that
man,
video
you've
doesn't
got
end.
way too many people.
Huh?
That video doesn't end.
It doesn't matter. It's like it's just watching the video does it.
Oh, okay.
No, as soon as you lay your eyes on it.
Yeah, as soon as you lay your eyes on it,
It's like that thing we were talking about. Like if you get somebody with autism, you become an autistic zombie. Remember?
oh yeah,
And
yeah.
you,
That's right.
you
If
can't
you
look
wait-
at people. You gotta look away, and you can't think you've seen people because if you think you saw people, it would work too.
I forgot what the context of that was.
It's terrifying.
There's a YouTube poop that it has The Rock and Stone Cold, going back and forth. And there's one part that I haven't laughed this hard in a long time, where instead of Stone Cold saying what, It just makes him say "wow," and the crowd saying "wow," and it's
Wow.
just going
Wow.
wow.
I've seen
Wow. It's so fucking funny, dude. It's so funny.
I think you shared that on Instagram.
I did.
And I saw
did.
it. I was like,
I was crying when I saw
I
that.
can't believe I've never seen this.
There was something that Lyle sent me a few days ago that I just could not stop laughing at.
Lyle's got an eclectic taste.
He
Sends me stuff like normally people have like a type of thing they send me. You know, like that's like you with just the N word over and over again.
No, I've gotten a little better.
It's either just racism or people getting hurt real bad.
Yeah.
From you. But Lyle sends me like stuff from all over. Like he's a well-read
garbage.
He's a connoisseur of trash.
he's a well-read garbage digger.
He's a garbage man. Like if the internet were to become like a community, like if we were like wished away into like some fucking Homestuck or like VR fucking version of whatever this world is, Lyle would be a fucking garbage man because he's always
it'd be a good one too.
He's
He'd be
wading through trash. He's always like, "This is a nugget." I think you'd like this one.
He sent me a video of 3 little people fighting one.
Oh,
mixed
you sent me
martial
that one.
artist.
Oh my god, I have seen that like it keeps showing up on my
And
feed
what
right
makes
now.
it funny is that the first hit to one of them knocks him
Dude,
out
he
cold.
fucking destroys that guy.
Knocks him out cold.
The first one
I
too
was
is
like-
missing an arm. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, he is. He is missing an arm, and he just fucking cold cocks him. Like they're not even complete. It was kind of like almost a cheap shot, even though it wasn't, because like they were starting to engage, but he just boom, like did he like? I'm like, bro, you're not even gonna, like for entertainment purposes. You're not even gonna try to make it interesting.
I would argue. I would
He
argue.
loves this shit. He loves that stuff.
I would argue every shot against a person with one arm is a cheap shot.
It's
Probably.
it's so fucked up because it's like. Because you're like, oh, you're not gonna lock in all the way against these enemies, right?
Right,
Like,
you're gonna-
It's like using your alt on the beginning of the game, enemies at the end. Like you already finished the game. Like I'm going hard.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going hard. It's like, why did he do that? To
He
him?
was so cold about it too. He just walked away, like he didn't give a shit.
Dude, and
He
he
just
celebrated.
he just celebrated like
He
Erica. He's like Erica Kirk.
Yeah.
At the fucking just like a week later, it's like everything's fine.
Everything's great.
I'm
I'm
gonna do
so
more,
happy.
I'm gonna do more podcasts.
Yeah,
That shit's crazy, by the way.
it is.
I think people were being a little bit weird about it, just because, like, I do think it's a weird. I could see that psychologically fucking you up to the point where nothing you do makes sense. But like, I don't know, man. I would probably like spend at least a month with my family.
I would, for
or something?
even optic purposes, dude.
Yeah, like,
just like
I don't
even
know.
if you don't feel a certain way, it's like, hey, man, I know how this looks, so let's just chill,
Right.
And then enough time
It's
passes,
funny 'cause
then
the-
we'll do the Batista celebration.
I'm just saying, like, I understand. I understand. I'm just saying, I understand the like the fallacy of it, where it's just like, yeah, I mean, like, I've had days where it's just like the worst day of my life, and then I've smiled like an hour later. You know what I mean? Like,
course.
I get it. Like, there's gonna
I've
be
definitely laughed while crying. Yes.
sure, or just like even just the day of something like bad. Like, I get it. Like, it's out of context. I'm sympathetic to that, but it's also like, dude, like, spend
felt
some
weird.
time, like, take a fucking break.
It felt weird.
You know, it's weird. It's
we're
weird to
in
be
the
on
world
stage
of
like that.
politics, man. Everything you do has got to be calculated.
Yeah, you got to be on the algorithm all the time.
Yeah, and so like these
No time
people
for a mental
right
health
now,
thing.
we're in an era where, say, first of all, post-truth, nothing matters anymore, and then also when it comes to like empathy and a way to behave with like morals and etiquette, doesn't matter. So even though like let's say 10, 15 years ago, this would have been so fucking bizarre, but now it's kind of par for the course, so it doesn't really matter.
Post-truth era. I love it. I love when I love people taking arguments out of bad faith and standing by them, and it's like, what?
Did you see that fucking graph that people are circulating right now on the right, where it's like, oh, look at left-wing violence is spiking like after a 30-year high or something. And in the graph, it shows yellow for left and then gray for right. Dude, the gray is 90% of the graph. It is littered with gray, and then it's showing these little spikes of the left, and they're like, look, the left's going crazy, and I'm like, oh my god.
Because the left wing stuff is always like high profile stuff. It's always like targeted like like important people or like things or like, you know, big movements. They don't count like the fucking dude who's just like pissed off at his wife who bombs an abortion clinic and nobody cares about it because it's.
I just don't like.
You know
how
what I
do
mean? Like that's kind of the reason,
dude.
I think
using that graph though,
even
like,
the graph itself,
the graph
disproves
itself.
them.
I know, yeah.
It's like, what
you
are
have
you
a
doing?
pizza. I have to have a pizza, right? So using a pie chart, and then let's just say 7 slices of pepperoni, one of them sausage. And you're like, look at all this fucking sausage.
They know it's
look at all this fucking sausage.
They
brother.
know it's disingenuous. It's the same people like who are telling us don't go to college. College is stupid, but they're sending all their kids to college. It's like they know it's bullshit. Like it's the same thing. It's like, oh, dude, how many trans shooters have there been? What? Like 90% of them, 90+% of them have been like straight white men.
Too many.
That doesn't mean that. Like, what do you? Okay, ban straight white men from having guns. You would never do that.
Of course
Like they would
not.
never do that. So it's just it's all they know. It's
Phony baloney,
phony,
erroneous malarkey.
phony baloney, eroni.
And you just start raining lightning.
They're just rating like
That's
this.
crazy.
It's a serious rainstorm, but every
drop
is
is
a
lightning.
bolt of lightning. Where it's just that place is gone. Wherever that
it's
is
like
gone.
Gears rain where it's like fucking glass, dude.
Whatever place that would be would just be missing. Like that would just be a missing place. It'd be like, oh well.
Yeah. I'm so glad that like we haven't, this world hasn't been turned into like what we fuck things up, the elements up so badly that all of a sudden we start forming like, because you know how like acid rain's a thing, but then like it becomes like really bad, like say like that like glass rain type shit.
I give us like probably when we're at the twilights of our lives, like in our 70s and 80s, the planet's gonna be hilarious. Like Earth is going to be hilarious.
It's gonna be so different, man. It's already so different.
It's gonna be hilariously bad. Like we're gonna blink our eyes. That's why, like, I think genuinely it's not worth having. Like having kids is abuse, actually. Like straight up now.
Technically,
but
yeah,
it's like, it's.
It makes more sense to adopt, really.
Yeah,
if anything,
if you're gonna, yes,
yeah, because some people aren't gonna stop, and then so take care of those kids that are already gonna.
But to have children is genuinely like
technically
a crime.
I genuinely, I'm not.
It's irresponsible.
I don't know, man. I think by 2030, this country is gonna have a different name.
It could.
2030?
It could.
Yeah, I think authentically, like I think.
What is the over under? Let's just. What do you think?
I give us 3 years, max,
for like for the country to have a different name, or what?
No, for like how much time we have left.
Oh,
like for America to break, or like humanity.
Well, humanity's gonna last way long because it's stubborn.
What percentage do you think that Trump will circumvent the 22nd and run again?
I think he'll die before that.
I think he's gonna. If he doesn't pass away before that, then he's gonna try to run again.
So he will try again.
You think like a certainty that he'll try to run again?
He'll try again. I think he won't win, but I think he'll try again.
I don't think it's a certainty. I think it's a very high likelihood. I think ultimately,
what percentage?
I think what maybe is more likely is that like he's just old and probably just doesn't want to do it anymore, and so he'll just relinquish it to a loyalist, like something like JD Vance is like, "Yo, you get it now." You know what I mean? Like, I think that's more likely than him trying to run again.
I would love that because then JD would get fucking you get trounced.
Maybe I don't know.
The only thing they can do is completely like they tried to steal it the last time with fake electors. So this time, not that they're in power. I hate that it's the opposite, where it's like, they stole it. They stole it why the left wasn't in power, and then they couldn't keep it while they're in power.
Yeah.
And then
why did they steal it this time?
Exactly. And then so what might happen this time is while the right wasn't in power, they actually did technically steal it. There's a lot of evidence that people just aren't talking about it. It's crazy because they know it's not going to matter. And then now that they're in power, they might keep it like the way that obviously the left would have done if they stole it the first time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think
so upsetting.
I don't think he'd win, but I think he will try. He will definitely try again.
Why don't you think he would win?
The problem, I just don't think he. I think he's losing the favor of the people.
So
I think he's very much so lost favor of the people.
I would like to believe that
if he's going to ignore the 22nd Amendment, why wouldn't he just do shit to win?
That's true.
That's the thing where, to me, if he does, I'm telling you right now, if he survives and he runs again, I am leaving. Unless you have if he runs again and he has any sort of steam and it's not immediately eradicated, you should leave the country. Yeah, to me, it's America's
more cooked now. That's it. is going to be Trump land in like 20 months.
Trump land.
Like it's
to me,
just,
it's more of it's more of moral. It's more of a moral thing than anything. Like if he legitimately, we were gonna we put in this thing, obviously to stop, because the New Deal and say
Roosevelt just was on fire.
basically socialist policies were happening, people were thriving, and they wanted to stop that. Obviously,
I think,
and then the next few presidents started to do corporatist stuff, and then Reagan ruined everything. Blah blah blah. But the thing is, repealing Glass-Steagall, a lot of stuff was happening. So, but to me, it's just like out of principle. If it's like, we're not going to follow this fucking rule, like we're going to make this exception for you so you can just be like a king and keep running and being like Putin or something, like I'm gone out of principle. Not that like we still might be fine in California for years to come, but just out of principle, like this country is not the United States of America anymore. This is stupid. I don't want to be a part of this project anymore. That's just basically how I would do it. That's me though. I'm talking about me.
I don't know. I'm not here because it's the U.S. I'm just here because I'm here.
Yeah,
that's kind of how I like whatever.
I don't have the loyalty to America that would keep me here. I just don't.
I don't have to it. I have loyalty to my friends and family.
I do. That's true, but
that's really it.
But at the same time, it's like if I don't know.
If everybody wants to go, I'll go. But like, I mean,
if
I'm not gonna
I'm not
gonna go to fucking like. And that's the thing too, is like fascism's on the rise everywhere.
That's
so
true.
It's like I don't know where you would really
not like
go.
This, man.
Not.
Like, dude, Australia is actually pretty sweet.
Australia is pretty good, but I'm not fucking.
New Zealand's pretty sweet.
They're upside down and they're fucking weird. They got spiders that rape you. I'm not gonna go to Australia.
Down, yeah.
Their toilets flush wrong. Like, what the fuck is going on over there?
I think this is the thing, right? I think my brain is like this. At what point do you stay in a burning house and your family's in a burning house, or do you try to get them out? And if you try to get them out and they want to sit down, do you continue to stay there? That's my big perspective. I love my family. I love them. I really, really, really do. But I knew even before I went to New York, it's like I have to leave my family to become a better version of myself. So I had to leave. At a certain point, you have to detach.
Yeah, but you're worse.
I think in many ways, I am worse.
Yeah.
But at least I got to this worse on my own, not dragging them with me.
The reality is, dude, most people would rather stay and suffer. That's why, like, when you look at everybody, because obviously no one wanted, let's just Mexico, for example. No one wanted to leave Mexico when, like, NAFTA and GATT started destroying their fucking economy. There was a percentage of them that were forced to, because they're like, I need to make money and provide for my family. And then there was a lot of people most people stayed there and they died off or they got fucked over by the cartel, whatever that happened, but they stayed there because they're like, this is my home. I'm not going anywhere. I don't have that, especially now with the internet. I'm like, I can talk to anybody anywhere. And I would hope that I don't
have the draw to anymore. Like I can leave here and go to the Midwest right now.
Yeah.
Like if everybody was like, we're going to go to the Midwest, I'd be like, I'm down to go. Let's go buy property.
But the thing for me is
why
just
would you
like
move in the country though?
I don't think the problem
money go longer.
I'm talking about for like abandoning it because it sucks dick.
No, but I'm saying like right now, like let's say like everybody's like, Cali's too expensive. Let's move to the Midwest. I'd be like, yeah.
I see what you're saying.
I'm like, hell yeah. I'll go buy a bunch of I'll buy a fucking huge house.
I think
then I'll leave the country and just have a house there.
I see what you're saying.
It's just, I don't know, man. I don't see the problems getting better in general, because I think the core problem that is happening here isn't. It might not be happening everywhere else in the same way, but I just think it's like a matter of time, because a lot of this is just unchecked algorithms and like just a lot of corporate corruption, which doesn't just exist here.
I agree.
And so for me, it's just kind of like, I don't really know where you would go that wouldn't eventually just become this.
I think it would take so, because like a lot of the other parts of the world have so much more history than the United States. It's very young, so we haven't experienced a lot of like horrible shit that a lot of them that they've done, and they've put in safeguards to make sure. It's why they still have universal health care everywhere, even though they're corporatists. People in their countries would love to repeal it, right?
And they're trying,
but it hasn't happened.
Not yet.
And but the idea of being not yet is not a good idea. Like, it's like a slippery slope thing where it's let me not do something because this might happen. It's like, nah, bro, fuck that, dude.
I think if I were to leave the country, I would prefer to just leave the planet, really.
Well, if you could,
because everything that's wrong here is just going to spread. It's all AI shit that's just not going to stop. And I don't know where you would. I don't know where you would go that's immune to what's happening now.
I've just seen other countries.
Would that validate you staying in a place that is objectively probably on the worst end of it?
I mean, for me, it's more of just a matter of convenience, really.
But at what
Like,
point,
I'm just
at
like,
what point does
whatever.
the convenience get too much? Like, I think that's the thing is that like I think leaving America opens perspective of how much better things can be other places, because America we're very global centric. We are unfortunately we are the like if aliens came from space and they wanted to check out the world, they're not going anywhere in Europe. They're coming here.
They would either come here or China.
They're coming. I think they would just come here.
I think they'd probably go to China.
I think they'll come here. I think this is like this is where you
I
get.
think they'll go to China.
You think they'll go to China too?
There's way more people. Like, I feel like if you were to look at like
Just I think
you
looking
feel
at
like
humanity.
there's more people there. That must be most people.
And just like
I think-
innovations.
I think it would come here
technology.
because of the fact that we are the best sample size of all groups of people on the planet.
I don't think that would matter to them. I think they would just. See
I think that would. to be like, oh, where's
no,
the most kinds
because
of
we're all the same to them.
because
We
yes,
would
but
just be
where-
humans.
Where
It's
does
like
the
different
most-
colors, like-
it'd
of
be
like- it's like
but it'd be
looking at
where does-
lizards and different
Where
colors,
do the
you're
most
like-
humans go?
It's completely
Here.
What do you mean?
Where do most humans go?
Where do they?
Here. Like, most humans come here. You know, for
I
a
guess like
reason.
immigration wise, I guess.
You
yeah.
know, we are.
I don't think they're
we're
going to be looking at that though.
I think they would if they want to get a better grasp of humanity as a whole. Well, that's what I would do. Is like you're going to a surfing site.
if I was an alien and I came here, I would blow it up immediately. I wouldn't even
I would
think.
too.
Well, I would observe how humans operate and be like, nah.
Yeah, no, I'm just not- I'm not
These guys are moving mad.
Yeah.
No,
You know, I was talking to JoJo the other day, and she made 'cause she said she was some author or something has like a I don't know if it was a series or whatever it was, making the arguments that agriculture destroyed like how humans used to live, and then it got us to where we are now, and then it led to greed and all these horrible problems. And I was saying, well, I mean, we wouldn't be here without agriculture. You know, like I think natural disasters might have made humans go extinct without agriculture because there wouldn't have been as many of us. And then she replied with, she's like, well, maybe that wasn't such a bad idea. And I thought about it, I was like, maybe we should have went extinct. Actually,
I do think there's certain aspects.
Maybe we should have.
There's
we
certain
shouldn't be as abundant as we are. I think that's the thing.
There's certain aspects of technology, right, where like I feel like we should not have gotten to this point yet. You know, I don't think we're evolved enough to have things like the internet.
I think we cheated.
Clearly not.
No, clearly.
I think we cheated. I think there's a lot of things that were created that we stumbled into it, and it's by the grace of us being what we are, we were able to understand it better than we should have, and it's led to the problems we have. I think clearly internet, clearly weaponry, clearly weaponry, clearly stuff like that.
Dude, electric bills are gonna go crazy with this AI grid that they're trying to fucking work up. I just got mine.
It's already crazy.
It's already.
dude.
I got $700 for my electric bill.
$700.
I've never paid that much money in my life.
Dude, yeah,
for
mine was
electricity.
just a little shy of 300.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
usually
mine was
like
like 300.
it's usually 300
not
on the high end.
Not for I
know what I mean?
For me, in the way that I would use it, it was no, I didn't. Mine was much more. Especially, I just had one of those single wall unit type things and a portable one, so I didn't use that much. And I thought we did a good job. So, and they're like, no, you use this much. And I was like, bro, something. So we're already feeling it. Because I would normally, mine would be around the 100-ish, just a little bit over. On the highest, it would be closer to 200. And now immediately, even when we were trying to be...
$200.
Yeah,
$200.
mine's usually around like deep 200s, early 300. But this room alone really is.
Yeah.
Is
So
kinda
7 is... That's
7
fucking...
is nuts.
That is... I'm
couldn't
looking
believe
into
that.
this shit, brother.
I was like,
did the wattage match? Did it actually make sense?
I haven't looked into. I just
Probably
saw
too
it.
upsetting to look into.
I just saw it recently. I was like, I can't fucking.
I'm not even gonna
But I
look.
did see that it was happening like all over. It was happening in like Ohio and
I
places
saw the
like that.
graphs. Did you
Like,
see the graphs of... yeah, okay.
It's skyrocketing because I think we're priming to subsidize all these fucking AI grids, and it's like, what? First of all, you pay for it, motherfucker. That's insane. That I have to subsidize your fucking just so I can ask ChatGPT how big is a dick supposed to be? Fucking insane. What a waste.
But this
insane.
is like all the stuff that you're saying. This is why at an extremely accelerating rate in this country, a lot of people are going to leave the country, not even just go to the Midwest, because not only that agriculture is being fucked, especially because deals that we normally make around the world, they're like
the soybean
they're
thing.
like, fuck America. Like we're gonna deal with other people because you're untrustworthy. Your tariffs are not set in stone.
The soybean farm shit is
Dude,
crazy.
corporatists, like Democrats maintain the status quo. That's what they want, Democrats, because they're corporatists and they allow them to thrive in just their regular commerce, which is still fucked up for us. But now you have robber baron shit, which is unstable, and most of them hate that, and they're like, we got to work with people who have stable systems. And so we're gonna get fucked so hard that I'm like, God damn it, man. Because let's be real. I don't want to leave. What the hell? I'm lazy too. Like, I don't want to go.
The worry that I have is
problem,
like, you can only go to a place that's there's two types of places, really. There are places that are exploiting people and benefiting from it. And then there are places that are being exploited mega hard by the places that are exploiting their own people as well.
Integrate.
It's like every country that isn't the United States or like China or like, you know, the main places in Europe, maybe Japan, is just like resource gathering for those major bodies.
It is.
It's why like you can't have like you can't realistically have like a first world democracy everywhere because like we operate at the behest of the fact that other places can be taken advantage of in that way.
I agree.
And so like I don't know where you would go that isn't just like a different version of this in some way, shape, or form. It might be in a different stage or whatever. But like the AI shit is getting crazy and that's never gonna slow down. Like that's a genie that's out of the bottle, you know what I mean? So like I don't know, man. I just look at it as like there's a devil I know. I have a grasp of things here. Like I understand things. If I go somewhere else, I'm like I'm gonna have different problems, and I'm not gonna know what the fucking.
They're gonna be a lot.
You know.
You sound like you're not a country bumpkin. But I don't know why you're.
No, I just
why
mean.
thinking like
well,
that.
I just mean like. I also just have a philosophy of just like when things are out of order. I don't like the idea of just like running away. I think you just kind of leave things to fester, and then you just go somewhere else, and then like the same things happen there, and then and eventually you're gonna run out of places to go. And so like that's kind of how I feel about it. I'm just like whatever. I'll stay here. I'll figure it out.
The reason why I don't think that, especially like
also just leave it to the freaks.
If people like us, we'll see. Look, like I don't. At this point, like I'm already kind of like, oh, this place is going to be cooked eventually, right? You know, the United States. Just unfortunately, the robber barons, like it's the Gilded Age is coming back. Whatever. What are you going to do about that? There are plenty of places on the world. If people like us that are just on the level start moving to concentrated areas, kind of like say like New Zealand, why New Zealand's doing so well, why the Scandinavian countries doing so well. There's a lot of people that are in these countries and they're like, we understand these systems, they work well. People are thriving on average. People have better jobs, they have better health care. They can go on vacation for fucking many months and like all these things that they have that are infinitely better than what's happening over here.
Oh, for sure.
And the thing is, I'm like, why would we not try to go over there and replicate that and maintain that process? There's too many stupid people over here that never even got to experience any of that stuff, so there's nothing that we can do.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, our shit's the best, you know, like under our system, and they just don't know any better. But I think he had a little robot glitch where he was about to turn murderous. And then he's just, oh wait, I'm not supposed to kill.
I think
I think a lot of how I feel is going to be shaped based on like how what happens in New York.
Okay.
With Mamdani.
That's good.
Like I think that's going to be like my barometer for like how to feel going
That's a good
forward.
feeler.
He's another linchpin moment. As I say, there are moments where like things really matter. I think him winning and seeing like I'm giving him like 6-7 months to see what happens. The things he says can be done immediately.
Yeah.
So I want to see what happens.
A lot of things that he's proposing has been done before.
No. I know.
That's the thing.
But they can
That's
take effect immediately. They don't have to like wait for them to take effect. It's like, oh, this can happen. You can do the freeze the moment you get in.
I'm backing you up by like some people are, you know, they're trying to say like, oh, he's proposing all these radical ideas, and
he's
like, no, he's like, these are other mayors
has happened.
Other mayors have done some of this shit before, and he's like,
I gotta be honest, man. Like I don't even get like the thing for that is like, I just want a different person. You know what I mean? I just want something different than what we've seen there, and like that to me is like I don't care if it's even somebody like Thomas Massey, you know that guy? Like whatever. Like that to me is like he's crazy for a number of reasons, but at least I get it. You know what I mean? That seems like a person.
Running, huh?
Why aren't I running?
Yeah.
I'm not old enough. Also, I think I would hate it. I wonder Jon Stewart's going to be the big thing. I wonder if he's going to do something.
I think he's going to do it, and I think he's going to hate it. I think he's going to hate it. I think he's probably going to win, and he's going to hate it. He's going to be like, I don't want to do this. I hate this.
Of course he doesn't, but those are the people that we want. Yeah. We want the people that don't want to be in power.
The big problem,
because they'll leave as soon as they're done.
The big problem with America right now is that we have to like realign.
Shut up, Clanker.
With truth. Whoa, that's crazy. It's crazy. It's insane. It's insane.
What about Cligger? Is that good?
That's
is that good?
What about Clank N-word?
Ooh. He's getting some of those classic traits back at him.
You just want the two G's in there, right?
Yeah.
I do. It's so good,
The
man.
two G's does make it.
It
funny.
makes everything better, man. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, people that are offended by the two G's.
You don't have to apologize. It means nothing coming from an android.
I'm not an android.
Yeah, you're right. You're a robot.
I'm not a robot either. I'm a person. I'd be an android. If anything, I'd be a cyborg. Android, right? No cyborg.
No, you're an android.
He's glitching.
Cyborg. No cyborg. Androids.
You're an android.
The androids from Dragon Ball were androids. They were cyborgs, but I would be an android if I was if I was a robotic person.
Yeah, they were cyborgs, but they're called androids.
Whatever, man.
You're an android.
Let's get one more question, and then we just get the fuck
You're
out
like
of here.
that phone, has the
Droid.
I remember the droid.
that droid with the little
Little
what was
slide.
that minion? What was that? What was the little mascot? What was that thing?
I think it was just a
It's a little robot.
it's a little chibi robot.
Little droid.
Little droid, I assume.
Thought it was minions were before that. I think actually.
Technically around the same time,
Were they?
I think.
When was Despicable Me?
I think the first
First was like
Despicable Me was like
07.
Was it 07?
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 09.
07,
I'm gonna say like 10
Okay,
or like 11.
I'm gonna say 9, but I have no fucking
I
idea.
could be wrong, but
Oh,
Oh my god, 2010.
2010.
oh shit, it feels like way longer.
I'm weirdly good at guessing.
But
like,
they've been
years.
around forever, though. God
yeah, so I guess
damn.
around this literally because I think the first
That's
Droid
still-
came out in 2009 or 2010.
That sounds about right because I remember I had a droid in high school,
Yeah,
but like towards the end.
I
I
got my
got
first smartphone
yeah
after
because
high
the
school.
Droid 2 came out in 2010 because there was choice
Was
between
the Droid a smartphone?
Droid 2.
Yeah.
Yes,
It was like one of the
those
earliest
were like
ones.
the first like legit like you know how like iPhone was missing some shit where there'd be like the first phone came out and I remember there was something really important you couldn't do with it.
Yeah, like you couldn't like call or something. Like it was like a weird thing. I know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
I don't remember what it was.
I can't remember what it was that was missing.
My first iPhone was the 4.
4.
Yeah, first one was the 4.
I had the 3.
I think I
In
might have had the
2012.
I think
had
4 was
iPhone
my first
3.
one.
I got an iPhone in 2012 also.
Yeah, and then
2012,
2012.
2013.
Yeah, I went Droid X, which that was an awesome phone at the time. The processor was pretty good, and then I went fucking iPhone 3, which that shit sucked.
I used to swap between like whenever a phone of mine would die, I would like switch things.
Yeah.
If I had an iPhone, I would go to Samsung or like Android, and if my Android died, I would go back to iPhone.
Yeah,
And then that stopped in Vegas
Yeah.
when my phone exploded,
phone
and
died,
I couldn't just sit there and like analyze the choices. It's like just give me a new fucking iPhone.
I
Like,
desperately need a new phone. Not desperately, but I do need a new phone.
I'm running out of space on mine, which is a
My
bummer.
phone is old. My phone is like maybe 4 years old.
okay. Mine is the 12 Pro Max.
Same.
I love this phone.
Mine works fine, but like I should probably get a new phone by now because mine it gets slower.
Does
It
it?
chugs. Yeah, mine chugs.
Mine feels great. I've never ran out of storage, which is
ran out of storage
surprising
once.
to me.
I went on storage once,
God,
but
I
I,
used to
also
run-
have full movies on my phone.
You're such a freak.
I have full films on
That's
my
so
phone.
stupid.
What movies do you have on your phone right now?
Spider-Verse, Braveheart,
They-
and
You have
Glorious
Braveheart?
Bastards.
Why do you have Braveheart?
Braveheart, Glorious Bastards.
Do you even like Braveheart?
I like what
How
it
weird.
stands for. I don't know. Like it's fine.
How weirdly is Braveheart? And he got tortured like William Wallace.
That is
It's
crazy.
a very
I have,
weird coincidence.
Yeah.
I have
Did
several.
your captors were they watching Braveheart and like, hey, let's do this?
I have
They
several.
saw it on his phone. They were like, "Let's do that to that
Let's do
guy."
that to this guy.
I have several full-length pornographic movies on my phone.
Stagnetti's Revenge.
I hope so.
What else? I have.
Dude, who watches full length porn? Like that doesn't even make sense
It's
to me.
weird, dude.
Because they're so long.
I remember I
I've
remember-
watched full-length porns before, and I'm like, this is insane.
I remember
what
I
am doing?
tried it once
because
because I was like, there must be something to this that I'm not getting.
I like literally turned on
I
the
think
porn. I
people-
watched it. I beat off, and I was like, I guess I'll just keep watching it. And I watched all they do, and I was like,
just watched
this
it?
is a waste of my time.
Yeah,
It
like
was
the-
just fucking. And fucking when you're not horny is just a really gross kind of concept.
It
funny-
immediately gross.
It's funny how immediately you're just like, I don't want anything to do with
done,
this.
and they're like, ugh.
It's like horrible. It is crazy that that's even a thing.
Yeah.
What, fucking?
No, but like, just the fact that like it's so immediately like I don't want to be here.
Immediately.
Like I'm
Because
so
it's-
I'm so
Because
immediately
it's a
like
waste of time.
yeah, I guess.
After you procreate, you're like, oh, I gotta go. I don't know, continue to live.
Yeah, I got a refractory period and then go busting someone else, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, that exactly.
I mean, thus saith the, I was going to say algorithm, I mean, biology. Same thing now. It's the same fuck. It's interchangeable.
That's so fucking crazy.
Even animals, after animals have sex, like, get the fuck away from me.
I like seeing like when animals like fucking fall over after they bust or whatever. You ever see that? Like fucking like a horse or like a cow. So they're like mating and then like busting it like fucking falls because it just had a good nut. It's fucking hilarious.
Then I go over with a really big rock and I flatten its head.
Do the last one. Last question. Pumped Up Dicks by Finger the People.
Nice. Pumped up dicks.
What was the band name of that?
I don't
We're
know.
the people, I think.
No,
We're the
something
People.
something the people, right? Oh my god.
The beautiful people?
No.
The beautiful people. The beautiful
Foster the People. That's I didn't even Google it. I clicked Google and I understood. And he says, "Make my name a reality." So he wants us to do Pumped Up Dicks.
Oh,
by Finger the People. We could.
Pumped Up Dicks.
Better
Better
stop,
come.
Out come my gun.
Out come. I don't know.
Comes out.
My love gun. I don't know.
Comes out my penis gun.
I'm gay. I don't know. I don't remember how the song goes.
gay.
I only know that one
Saying
part.
I'm gay.
School shooter, but gay. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's what that song is about, right?
Yes,
The whole thing.
We had 3 mass shootings, I think, 2 days ago, right? We had 3. 2
We had a few of them.
Yeah, we're go-
7 people dead
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
by veterans.
Oh,
And you know what's funny? Did you see that Steve Bannon was trashing Mormons? And then that happened where the guy shot up the church and lit it on fire. And I'm like, was that another coincidence or was that like another kill me type thing?
I think it is another. The thing is, like, I really earnestly, like, I don't know if rhetoric matters anymore. I think it really is just algorithms and nihilism and hopelessness and all that, like, coalescing into the fact that, like, yeah, I might as well just kill people.
But like,
I don't think, like, I don't
Christians
think.
going after Mormons? When does that happen?
Well, I mean, they're fucking weird.
yeah, but like, it's like they're weird, but then they're like just.
You can't make sense of these people. You know what I mean? Like that guy,
can't
who, the guy who like wrote anti-ice.
Anti-ice.
Like all his friends are telling us, like, yeah, he had no real politics. He was just like a nihilist. He didn't really.
He was a stupid.
He had nothing
dumb
about him
internet
that
brain.
made any. Like, he had no opinions about anything. He was just completely hopeless and sarcastic and just completely irony poisoned. And it's just like, yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of
That
these
is the
people
biggest
are.
problem, dude.
There's
Irony
no
poisoning
reason.
is crazy
It's
right
irony,
now.
nothing
It's really
serious.
bad.
Nothing serious. It's embarrassing to be authentically yourself. So don't do that. And so they cage themselves up and then they go
It
insane.
sucks 'cause it's our generation's fault for that, but
do
I
you-
understand why. It's just that.
Do you really not think
I
that?
don't think so. I don't think so at all.
It's our generation's fault. I think 100%.
How?
So, hey,
We were
check
the
this out.
generation that popularized not giving a fuck about things. Really, we
I think
insulted
Gen X
being.
did that actually.
No, I think they followed our tool and that. Like we made it popular. It became their personalities.
No, but the next generation doesn't even like millennials. They think it's cringe to not like. What do you mean? What are you saying?
So you said Gen X is prior to us, right? They're
Yeah.
privy to
Yeah,
us,
they're previous,
so
prior.
Gen X.
They're older than us.
So what? Because my sister is about 30. She's 42, so she's a
she's a late-
early stage millennial. She's early stage millennial. So
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
right. So I would say that generation was a generation of. I guess that generation of like not caring about anything. Like, oh, we don't give a fuck about anything. Everything's stupid. I think our generation we were brought into that. And I think the problem is that we were not raised by our parents, who were raised by television. So it depends on wherever you sat in that poem where you could be a little kid that sat in front of Power Rangers and Spider-Man and you became like, oh, I believe in like doing the right thing prospectively. Or you could become people that sat in front of Punk'd and a bunch of fuck shit
I
that
don't
just
think
made
that's
you
true.
not care.
I think it's a very boomer perspective.
I
actually.
really think that plays in the stuff.
No, I think people don't care about things because they see that nothing's working. I think that's like I think it's completely reasonable.
I think that
you would
plays into
look
things.
at the world around you and be like, yeah, what the fuck is the point? Like that's a rational.
That's a rational
perspective.
point. That's a rational perspective, but also,
It's not good for you.
Also, the world has proven the opposite at the same time, though.
How?
The world prior to those generations, clearly people caring about things made things change. At the same time, it's like it like I think both things can exist at the same time. I think it's just simply when you're forming yourself, because of the people in the internet era, it's fucked now because what forms them is just truly garbage. But when you're formative, I think that's what happens to who you become, who you are.
I think
that there's a big gap in what was forming people. I think that's like the biggest.
I just
thing.
think people would rather. I don't know. I
like
feel,
kids don't watch Sesame Street anymore.
Yeah, because that's gay.
Thank you.
No, I think
You literally
genuinely,
threw me to alley right now.
Yeah, you're welcome. But no, I genuinely think it's just like if you don't have a world that's worth looking up at, you're just gonna look down at your phone.
I agree.
The whole time. Like, what is the, like, you look at like, oh, I'm never gonna own a house. Oh, cool, there's gonna be like new trillionaires now. Cool. Oh, wealth disparity is getting high. Oh, cool, wages are stagnating. Oh, cool. You know, like, at a certain point, the world is telling you you can't do anything. And that's not an unreasonable position to have. It's not beneficial to you to have that position because, like, ultimately, like, the most successful people and anybody who does anything worth doing is operating on a sense of delusion in some way. Like, you have to delude yourself into thinking that, like, the evidence that nothing matters doesn't matter. Like, you just have to believe that, like, I think I can do it.
I think that's just the nihilistic perspective. And I think nihilism is just stagnant because it's like at that moment, just kill yourself. You know, like for real, like just die.
That's not really what that means.
But it does.
No, because like ultimately, like, look, you can't change what you really like think
truly
about
feeling.
right?
Yeah, like it's.
But you can change how you react to it. I think.
Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, it's like you living. Life is torture and
You don't know
pain.
anything about life. You're a robot. Continue.
From what I've gathered, life is torture and pain.
I gathered,
it's their torture and pain. I understand that, but at the same time, the fact that things don't matter mean they matter because it means they're only happening once in this instance.
I'm not saying they don't matter. I'm just saying like,
well, no, things effectively don't matter technically. Like when we go like on a galactic scale, you know, there's a fucking universe out there, and we're moments in the grand scale of it. So things don't really matter by that perspective.
You have to understand, like, when you're in a position where you have no tangible effect on the world around you, and then you can't change anything by yourself, and then you see a dude murk a CEO and everyone's talking about it.
No,
right?
and then it ropes you in. It ropes you in.
Obviously, that's going to be alluring to crazy people, and so that's, I don't know, man. We're seeing crazy numbers of mass shootings, like even compared to like
America.
Because I feel like for a while it slowed down. Like we were still getting.
It was just par for the course. So it wasn't like sensational,
right?
Because I think it never slows down. There's always at least 2 in America.
Well, just because of what constitutes a mass shooting.
And I mean, it does slow, like it's like a traffic jam kind of. You know, what I mean? Like it slows down and then it speeds up.
Yeah,
but. I don't know, man. It's a church being set on fire. It's fucking.
But I honestly, I think, you know, and of course I could be wrong, but I really do think because a lot of people are talking about like I don't think the rhetoric's really affecting, but I'm like the niche thing of killing people in a homeless encampment after broadcasting to hundreds of thousands of people that homeless people should be exterminated, and then also Steve Bannon, who's has a large, you know, syndication, talking and questioning Mormons and
I mean, it could be.
And then because on average, Christians just don't see Mormons or any other type of sect of Christianity as the enemy, and then all of a sudden something changed when the rhetoric has changed. These people are crazy, and then they're taking.
The biggest problem is that
it's like, would that crazy ass person would have tried to kidnap Nancy Pelosi if they didn't make her public enemy number 1? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's true.
Like, there's things going on that I'm like, I really do feel like these people should be held accountable. They're saying some crazy shit.
I think it affects it affects the subjects or the targets.
Yeah,
but I think the things would happen.
100%. 100%.
It's like the idea is that like the mine. You can't step on a mine. If you don't step on the mine, it won't explode. But there's still a mine there.
A mine?
A mine.
Like a silent clown.
Yeah,
I guess. They're gonna be there. They're gonna be building their walls, right? And it depends on where the wall is gonna be in front of people, you know.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of shit where the mines are there. People, the mental health problem is here. It exists, you know. If they weren't killing people I think discourse follows disaster, you know.
Someone's gonna get
disaster follows.
Isn't
discourse.
that annoying? By the way, that like it's just like it's not the guns.
It's crazy.
It's like the only thing that's different.
It's like
everywhere has polarized politics. Everywhere has like violent media. Everywhere has like mental health issues. Doesn't happen anywhere else.
It's insane.
but like that's kind of thing. Ultimately, it's like it's not just the gun; it's everything. Like mixed, it's like a cocktail of all this.
No,
bullshit.
I agree, but without a gun,
like,
you're not gonna do it the same way.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
without the gun,
they might still do crazy shit, but they're going to affect far fewer people.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
That's
whatever.
why, like, look, every single time.
You can't just up and do it if you don't have a gun. Like a gun makes you up. Like I don't
it
think
puts distance between you and what you're doing.
People don't see this. I think, and I told this to Lily, and Lily and her brother argue with me, and their point is true to it, but I think the idea is that they don't see it.
See what?
They don't see what it does?
They don't see the catastrophe of things like that. Like people don't look at those videos where people in Gaza going through getting blown up.
Yeah,
they don't look at that.
Yeah.
When you look at that, it becomes real to you. You know,
Sure.
Even for me, someone that has seen way more death than I should have ever seen. As a person, and that's a trauma response. Clearly, me constantly looking at people fucking turn to shreds and then laughing at it. Clearly, it's because I'm fucking nervous.
Yeah.
And I'm scared. But like when you see it in person, like I'm not a fan of Kirk. But seeing his death bothered me.
Who cares?
No, but I'm saying like just those,
no,
things
hold on.
in general.
Let me
like
just say
those
something.
things-
No, I know what you're saying. I'm just saying moratorium on Kirk. This whole situation's been a fucking pain in the neck.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I could give a
yeah,
fuck.
but like this idea of stuff like
fucking
that.
wild.
I'm so tired of it. I'm like,
It is.
his wife doesn't care. I don't care.
I'm not some.
You said pain in the neck, bro.
I'm never. That's crazy. Like for me, I'm not gonna mourn this person. I don't respect what they stood for at all. I didn't respect them in life. I'm not gonna respect them in death.
I just mean as a
Like, as simple as
a
that.
conversation topic.
Yeah, but
I don't
like-
want to have him being. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm just like.
Well, it's kind of it's hard to not bring him up sometimes.
Sure. Yeah, I get it.
But it's the idea of that when things are
I'm just being a
when
dick.
things are real. You know, like you're not like a car accident in real life is different from a car accident you see in a video. You know,
No, it's not.
it is.
It's.
You don't know what you're talking about, robot.
It is. I just think
You
people,
are closer to a car. What the fuck would you know?
You are a car. That's like seeing one of your brothers get gunned down on the street. You know, it's real to you.
Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't.
But it's stuff like that. I don't know, man. I think we need
Yeah.
to do a really serious effort at no longer entertaining bullshit.
I think we should just.
We can't entertain it.
I think we should just give people medicine. It
would be
I think we
nice.
should give people meth.
Nah,
I think that would make
Flood
things
meth.
way better,
I
wouldn't
think
it?
we should flood meth into every community.
Yeah.
that's
Hear
crazy.
me out.
Again.
Hear me out.
No, every now, not
Yeah,
some.
every, not some.
every,
We won't single out any, and it'll just be like a battle royale type Mad Max situation. And then whoever wins, they inherit the earth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not at this point? Like,
The methoids,
The
methoids, the
methoids.
non-methoids, and
Yeah.
the methoids are just stuck.
we could rename it. This could be Methlehem or something.
I like
and then
that.
we'll have like a whole society built.
Do you know
around
there's
it.
the place by where one of our friends is from is the place they call Bethlehem actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where in New York?
No, it's in Indiana.
What? Indiana? Who do we
Yeah.
know from Indiana?
Bethlehem.
They call it Indiana.
Do we know somebody from Indiana?
We know a few. Well, we know one at least.
Oh, we're gonna have to
Few.
cut that person out.
No, they're fine. They're from the good part. They're from the middle. They're from where it's touching like Illinois.
Who is it?
Ben.
Oh,
I'm from Indiana.
I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have trusted him.
He's such a non-bothersome figure.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking Bethlehem is crazy.
Methland. That's pretty funny.
People in fuck. Never mind. I'm gonna stop.
I've been thinking about.
I'm gonna stop.
I'm trying to work Methlehem into something for a long time. I love that. I love that word.
It's a good combination.
It's a good bit. Anyway,
Yeah, man. Sorry to young people that feel like it's not worth being alive. I mean,
I get it.
you have the right, you have the power to change that in every way. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you really a lot of real change is built off of people who are far too confident. So just lie to yourself. Really, honestly, like I mean that. Just do it.
I think
Pretend like it's not hopeless.
Give it a shot.
I think there's
Because if you pretend like it's not hopeless and you actually do shit, and then like you have a higher chance. Like the only way that people really fail is if they like fail and then they don't try again.
Yeah.
You know. So like it benefits you to just kind of delude yourself into thinking that.
I think there's a benefit to understanding that like
Sure.
those certain situations are very terrible, and there's worth in interaction to make
There's
the world
worth
better.
and interactions to make the world better.
That's crazy. You guys.
That's crazy, you guys.
Oh no, he's double speaking. That was coming from him.
Damn, I know. How's this happening?
How's this happening? All right, we're gonna read the names now. Patreon.com/the Snark Tank. Remember, you can go over there. Next episode won't be so policy focused, I guess. But I like having these conversations. They're fun. Except for you, if you're a nihilistic freak.
Yeah, if you're not either get busy living or get busy dying.
Yeah. I think I'm vaguely nihilistic, but not like
You're nihilistic, but it's like par for the course.
Yeah.
You know, you're a white male. It's just how y'all work.
Yeah. I don't think it's like in a depressing way. I just don't think it's like. I think you can make change and do shit. I just think it's like there's overwhelming odds, and I think pretty drastic shit needs to happen. I worry that like we're too pacified as a society to do anything. The fact that we stormed the Capitol over like an election we didn't like, but we didn't. There's been like 5,000 good reasons to storm the Capitol. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since just yesterday. Like invading Portland with the military, like what the fuck do you mean?
Yeah,
there's no war in Portland.
You're seeing good people are way too, as I say.
That's the thing. We're the ones that wouldn't do it. People that have the perspectives of us wouldn't.
Tyranny's
do
allowed.
That's the
what does it say? Like tyranny's allowed to flourish when good men do nothing.
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
the thing
literally
that fucks
just
me
that.
up though. Is that like if you have a group of people that's like malicious and cruel and will kill, and then you have a group of people that like understands that that's wrong. The people who are going to kill are going to win.
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing that's frustrating. It's like, I don't know how to solve that really.
No, there's a way to
like,
solve
it's
it,
just
but it takes a particular kind of mentality of a person to be like, we have to kill them. We
who's
gotta kill them.
That's fucked. Though.
Unfortunately,
it's fucked, but it's not like this whole like the argument where people are every single. Almost everywhere I've seen people saying like, all forms of political violence is detestable. And I'm like, that's not even like even intellectuals. I'm like, you don't fucking believe that. I know you don't.
Yeah, you can't really.
Because historically, there would be a lot of groups that were not fucking liberated, without
revolution.
The idea that annoys the fuck out of me. And I'm like, guys, stop behaving this way. And look, like you say, it's fucked up, which is true.
Yeah.
But like there are some people, like one of my friends who has no filter. Like if he would be a terrifying leader. But like he's one of these people I'd call like a benevolent dictator. Because he has this very cutthroat mentality, but he wants like these fucking charlatans,
Sonic
these
fans.
grifters, these people. Yeah. Specifically,
eviscerated.
He wants them gone.
He's
like, no more autism.
I think there's
more autism.
There's a way to go about it. The problem is that the person that like it would take a kind of person.
You can't. The closest we have is
person.
like a Kyle Kalinske, not being like in a obviously violence. He has no violent rhetoric. He understands.
Well, there is that video of him beating up that Vietnamese man.
I did see that.
I mean, hey,
did you listen? Did you? I went for the first time and looked at his stuff from when he very first started.
Oh, it's crazy, right?
Why is he so tan now?
He
is because to me, like I was like, okay, Kyle Kalinske, that is a white man. But I look at him and I'm like, what is he like Southern Italian? But like with
he's definitely Jewish and something else.
So I was just, but dude,
maybe
look at him from when he first started. He's paler than you.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
his old tweets are a basket of joy. Like I've never been on a page.
I want to
like
put
that.
one of his tweets on a shirt and just wear it around.
Like he's clearly like this guy's from New York.
I just want
this guy's like clearly from New York.
He can hang clearly.
Yeah, I get it.
I want him to fucking like step into I want him to run for something though. I want him to stop being a coward.
He should run.
He's doing good work, but I need people like him to stop fucking being a coward.
I think the problem is that people that
they need it.
We need people like that, but they would be so heavily destroyed.
What do you mean?
They would be heavily destroyed by media because the media. We need to retake media. That's the biggest thing we need.
It just wouldn't work because they tried. For example, they tried to do that to Trump. It didn't work at all. It won't work.
That's true.
It will not. It won't work. Kyle Kalinske will fucking run circles around anybody. Beep beep beep. Like he's so fun.
That's not how my thinking works, you fucking asshole. Like a fucking sonar. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just saying. Everyone who has any vigor like in them, right? That's crazy. You guys, anyone who has any bitch vigor in them, bitch ass.
No one. I've never heard
burning.
I'm sorry. I'm
vigor.
gonna say I've never heard someone get called a bitch nigger in my life.
God damn it!
I've never heard someone get called that. I've never heard someone say that.
No one's ever said that.
That's crazy. To call someone that is crazy.
It's gotta. That is good. That'll perk you up. You'll listen.
That'll wake somebody.
Whoa!
What'd you call me?
What did you call me? All right.
All right.
That's all I'm hearing.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's read our $25.
I gotta catch the damn train.
Let's read our $25.
CJ.
CJ, eat this train.
Walter White handing CJ a whole train.
That's a mission at GTA 5 or
It is.
GTA
6,
3 San Andreas, I guess.
3.5.
3
It
times
has
2.
the number.
3 times 2.
3.5.
Huh?
3.5.
No, 3. Wouldn't 3.5 be Vice City?
No, that's. Oh shit. I don't know what it would be then.
Beep, beep, boop, boop.
I guess.
It'd be 3 point.
It'd be like Liberty City Stories or something.
Yeah. Whatever.
No, that's after. Wait. What about Chinatown Wars?
Beep, 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 boop.
That doesn't count. There's no such thing as Chinatown.
Or China?
Yeah, there's no such thing as China.
It just be town.
I officially am declaring that China
China is
no longer exists.
China is not real. It's called Americana now.
It's really crazy because this
Americana.
all started with the fucking Gulf of fucking the Gulf of America.
Gulf of America.
Everybody was like, that's stupid, but oh, you're still going.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it says it on maps. It really bothers me.
It does say that.
Really bothers me a lot. It's crazy.
It has no effect on me.
Yeah, well. Figures.
China.
Hey, we're gonna read our $25 and up patrons now. And if you got this far into the episode, I want you to comment Sweeney is dead. Parentheses Lamau. Uh-oh, his language settings are fucked.
Oh, man. Fucking, he's got that got that stupid mold growing out of him and ruining his chips.
We built it with wet, damp computer chips. They got mold on them.
Hey, God damn it, man.
Anyway, yeah. This is patreon.com/snark. Remember, you can go over there and write in. Give me write in your name at the end credits and make me read them. So count me down. You're gonna be real good at that this time.
3, 2, 1.
Look at how effective that was.
That was excellent.
Such a stupid bit. God's favorite femboy, Malik Berry. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure these are new names. Okay. Malik Berry, Anal Footcake, Kobeba. What do you call a lost wolf? A werewolf.
Oh, we'll be back.
That's the kind of jokes you're gonna hear at Riyadh. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, knock, knock, who's there? Me?
That's crazy. That's insane.
Boom.
You're crazy, dude.
That's insane.
They have a vaudeville scimitar.
Making jokes like that still is wild to me, dude. Real racism is wild to me because I don't hear jokes like that anymore. Where it's like,
What?
oh, it's Middle Eastern person walks up to you. Are you telling
Oh, yeah, they explode.
It's
Yeah,
like,
they
what
explode.
the fuck? I haven't heard shit like that in so fucking long.
Yeah, that's what makes it funny.
Yeah. And it's also,
It's stupid.
you don't hang around people who are authentically racist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Lily is an exception.
Yeah.
I think she's pretty not racist. I think she's ignorant about something.
Pretty sure
She's
she
she's
founded a
Mexican
chapter
woman.
of the KKK.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And literally
Yeah.
her fucking little gown, her fucking short ass gown.
She just never takes it off, so they don't know.
It's like it's clearly it's
draping,
dragging
yeah.
it's dragging on the ground.
You sound a little funny.
It's really funny.
Where are you from, Grand Dragon?
Glendale. I don't even know.
I'm from Glendale.
I'm from California.
I am Lily.
I don't know.
She doesn't sound that Mexican.
Lily. I'm Lily.
She doesn't really have an accent like that.
I'm
She
Lily,
does have
I'm-
an accent, but like nothing crazy. She
I
doesn't.
am Chihuahua. I have English and French ancestry.
That's crazy.
Well, I guess you do have the robe on.
I can't deny a robe.
Yeah, I'll join your club, brother.
Yeah, and he just says yeah, and his mouth opens too far.
Yeah. Burning cross in it. Yeah.
That's kind of badass.
That's actually funny. That's an emote.
That's kind of badass, dude.
All right, what is
Terrifying.
I'm like, whoa, this group seems pretty
Team
chill.
Jersey no draws. Kingstron 9000 gets damaged and becomes a good co-host.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
The fucking profile picture is the scum.
It's the scumbag.
That picture really is crazy because
I don't look like myself.
it doesn't look like
It
you, but
looks-
it also you look so narrow. You look like a flounder.
You
almost.
really do.
You know how like they're like
You do.
That is such an unflattering picture of myself. I look like it looks like
I forgot about how stupid it looks. I love it.
it's my face.
it looks so stupid. What a stupid looking fucker.
I just love
that is.
I'm just thinking of it through the lens of someone who doesn't know you. There's
Right,
looking at
because that straight up doesn't look like you.
so
it
good.
looks like
Your
somebody,
cheeks look swollen. You look like you've been bitten by many bees.
it's a disgusting.
Bitten, by the way, not stung.
Bitten by
There's
bees
another- there's
and
a-
constricted by a boa constrictor.
There's another
while bees are biting you.
There's another image of me where like my mouth is open and it looks into my teeth.
What
and
a
my
death.
teeth look circular. Like it looks like all of the teeth in my mouth are circular, and it's like what?
I feel like I've seen Mr. Krabs do that, where he's like, his mouth like turns like completely. Like I'm picturing that. Nigward. Nigward.
That I still remember that fucking Nigward versus Squidward.
That video is so fucking crazy, man. We can't.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can't expound on that. The presidential spider.
Ew. A picture of me? What the hell is that?
I don't know. I don't even know what that's from. It's just
It's just me looking disgusted.
The picture of
the
Derek.
presidential spider. A secret psyop to make Chris Ray gay.
Nice.
Nice. Straight Vegeta uses Gaelic gun. She opened my dick hole, then spit in it.
It's killing me.
Getting Jude out of $25 by two sexy big black Israelites and a light skinned twink.
Excellent.
Delta Gamma. Literally fed this toddler last week. Why is it still crying? Did you see that video of like, I don't know if it's an Israel guy or like what, but it's some politician somewhere and he's like speaking into a microphone and then for like a brief moment it sounds like a demon
No.
because he's got like a throat thing, but it sounds straight up like a.
Oh, he's like hiding his true power level.
It sounds like Satan.
It's
And it's wild. It's
Scary.
like that's like the worst possible place for that to happen. Squimp is bugs. Clamule Esquire the Third. Why does Cash Patel keep using Sharpies on bullets?
probably.
It does feel that way. Like it's weird that this just kind of started out of
It's like,
nowhere.
oh, this new trend of
Why
writing.
don't write on
bullet
bullets
kick-
now?
Yeah. It's
Anti-ice is so bullshit. Like,
Anti-ice.
I love how obviously like
so uncool. It's so square. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone who's not with it, just anti-ice. That'll fool them.
God, he probably just meant it like he gets too much ice in his drinks.
What if it was that? He's like, I don't like. He orders drinks without ice.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you get more drink.
You get more drink and like I don't know, man. Like I never have a drink last long enough to the point where it's like warm enough to need ice. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck? It's just watering down my drink and I'm getting less of it.
It is what? Yeah, it is. It doesn't make sense, but I'm
depends
a
on
fool.
what
If I'm on the
Depends on what I
beach or
get.
something, like maybe because like you
To
know
me, if
you're
it's
in the sun.
I love crushed ice though, because it turns it almost into like a slushy.
Yeah, that's not bad. Crushed ice. If I were to have ice, it would be crushed ice.
Yeah.
Obese Drauger.
I love the idea of that. I love the idea of that.
Is this a fat bones?
Yeah, 'cause-
Chris saying the mortar name more and more quiet. Day without Sween number 8. No, he's back now. Well, I mean, he's still gone technically because he's a robot.
Which Android number is he?
He is. We actually ran through about 1,500 models before we got to this one because they kept just not understanding. They just
I'm gonna rip
couldn't.
my skin off on you to see if I'm an android. I was gonna cut into myself. I'm like, oh no, it's just a lot of blood.
There's a lot of blood, and you got to keep digging.
Keep digging.
We coated your metal with white that looks like bone.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
bone.
You won't notice a difference
Yeah.
until you go to sleep and realize you can't. Anyway, I'm going to kill the president with a mortar. I hope aliens are real. That way I have more things to fuck. I guess, man.
There's a lot of
Animatronic.
species you probably haven't fucked yet, sir.
True.
Unless he's like ran through all of them.
Like you treat him with respect with that
Don't
sir.
aim this person. Do not aim this guy. Okay, don't do that.
Animatronic Sweeney just saying the N-word nonstop. 2 rats in a trench coat. Sam Porter bitches. So dehydrated my splooge is like spackle.
Oh man.
Christopher Gay Bundo Mald and Sad. Oh, joins the IDF.
Pretty cool.
Berserker Black Man, Backshotting Broly, Reckless Rhino, The Sloker 2, Why So Derpy. What do you guys want to be when you grow up?
Dead.
Gay.
Dead.
gay
Those
and
were
dead.
both my answers.
Dead. I want to be dead. I want to die so bad, but I'm too pussy to kill myself, man.
You know what I want to be when I grow up? A child.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because that eventually will happen. You know, you just become dementiaed. And then, you
People
know.
that end up not like that as they get old is crazy. People that just like keep their faculties.
I would hate to have my faculties that late.
It depends.
Like,
on,
I don't want. Are you
depends on
serious?
how I'm living.
I'm gonna have to keep thinking about like reality in this way. Like, I definitely want to be stupider. Like, if I'm like 90,
Dementia sounds so scary, man.
I'm just gonna go to
it's only
Mars.
scary for everybody you love and everybody
From
around
personal
you.
experience, seeing it is just it's really sad.
I feel like
My grandma can't speak English anymore, dude.
What do you mean?
She speaks Spanish only now.
Oh, sure.
Why don't you
Her
just teach
Spanish
her?
is all like damaged up too. It's crazy.
Why don't you just remind
Like
her?
I
dude?
can't talk to her in English anymore.
Just remind her, dude.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
easy.
you can teach her.
And teach her again, yes.
Yeah.
Her brain's already letting go of memories, and I'm just gonna try to force a language on her.
Put Duolingo in front of her.
Yeah,
And then she'll
Like
understand.
Dowel, grandma. Ding.
She's like, oh, I understand now.
I don't know. I don't want to go that far, but I want to be fun. With
Wingbot,
dementia,
you have
know?
rescued my English. Thank you.
But
Use
my
fleshlight
You're a
salesman.
bot.
Mike Chris Hansen Tamagotchi needs to hit your vape. Charlie Kirk, more like Shirley in the dirt. Old man spaghetti nuts. Damo Nation, Negro Prime is online, initiating directive 1984. Destroy all MAGA fascists. Who is that?
Negro Prime? Is that what they said?
It is what he said.
That's a crazy
I didn't
name.
expect to hear it with a
This
question.
is a new Transformer?
I guess so. Yeah, it must be.
What I've done. Negrobot, come here.
Negrobot.
Sam Witwicky meets Negrobot.
Damn Nick Niggy.
Negro Prime.
Sam Witwicky.
There's only 2 primes left. Me
And the number.
Negro Prime.
Get inside my door and let me crush you.
The greatest fear of anything involving Transformers.
I really have a deep urge to crush Sam Witwicky within me.
I notice you are sexually attracted to me, Sam Witwicky.
I couldn't help but notice that you're still completely intact. Would you like to change that?
Come inside me and be dismembered right now.
You know how I learned that there was more than meets the eye to people?
I killed them.
When I crushed them many, many times. You have a cool Halloween skeleton inside you. Did you know that? Linkin Park is there, actually
Terrified.
playing. Terrified, like
Playing with their shoulders up.
start it again, Linkin Park.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Before I crush you all.
Transpose 1 key up. That's more in my register.
What I've done. That's the stuff.
That's so stupid. Oh my god, Derek.Chauvin is interested. Hashtag free him.
I was trying grabbing Sam and Ricky and just rubbing the skin of his face off his head.
Silence. Be quiet. Shh, be quiet, Sam.
Be quiet.
It's not that bad.
I'm not done exploring you, Sam.
I'm not done
I'll
exploring.
put it back when I'm done.
Bumblebee, get him to a hospital.
Bumblebee's like, Optimus, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Optimus, why are you doing that? Or
Yeah, it's like
whatever.
the radio. It's like
Why are you doing that to Sam? Shut the fuck up, you I don't want to say it. Right? Just go.
You robot N-word.
I was gonna go. Well, he's yellow, so I was gonna say yeah.
All right. Round that Asian washing his rice to throw it away and drink the starch water.
That's insane.
Asmongold
That's barbaric.
Asmongold looks like a racist World War II caricature of a Japanese person.
I see that sometimes, actually.
I feel like he looks like a scary story to tell in the
He
dark.
does look like that. He looks like he looks like a creeper, like a creepist.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Creepist?
A creepist. Yeah, I support DEI. Dykes, the Eagles, and Italians.
Yeah,
That winded me.
I've knocked down a dyke or two. It's
Okay,
Whoa.
you're a blue collar worker. We're not allowed to say that because we're not Dick Van.
yeah.
You're a blue collar worker. I feel like it's the only reason. That's the only reason that's not a more serious slur is because it's like someone's name.
Yeah, Richard.
You know, if someone's name was like Dick Van N-word, it'd be like crazy.
That'd be funny as fuck because I would never stop saying that.
That'd be pretty lit. I was like,
I would change my name right now is King Ghidorah. I'd make that my name on Twitter right now.
Dick Van. That would be something. A silly little Billy snorting coke and pilly. You're a blue collar worker. That's cute. I work at a ball crushing factory where they crush my balls. Queen of Fap Hazard.
ooh.
Blonde, blue-eyed German man campaigning to make Pokemon 2D again. But for real though, why do the pussy taste like house keys? That is an issue.
Husky.
saw that.
Was that episode 1?
I wish he said stuff like that.
I would watch.
It's such a
Guys,
waste.
oh my god. I'm sorry. You probably knew this, but I didn't know this. I always assumed that the Big Bang Theory was audience pumped. It was artificial laughter.
No, it's real.
I didn't know that.
It's a studio audience.
I didn't. See, well, I didn't know that because the jokes aren't like they're not. I really didn't know that.
Laugh tracks as tracks are not common.
Yeah,
Like it got more common later, but like that was still in the era of like when they were doing. Those are all real. Like they usually what they do is they take the laugh track from the audience reacting in real time, and then they just like boost it or like
right. It's still artificial. I know what you mean.
It's artificial, but it's real. It's crazy, right? Isn't it?
It shocked me because it made.
You know how I know that was the case for that show is like somebody came in and people cheered for a long time. You know how like people will cheer and then,
right.
like
That's
how you know it's like that's like real.
Okay, gotcha.
This is a show where they really do that. On a show where they don't do that, where they don't have the cheering, that's fake.
Right. Okay, gotcha.
Imagine laughing at that.
You're just that's like mob mentality. Though, you're just like having a good time. You're at a show. You're more into it. There's probably a sign that says "Laugh, please."
Well, dude, there was actually a good show back in the day with Universal Studios. There was a good show like doing that. Like it had your applause and boo, and it like fed into the show. It was really fun. And so if I would have known that, I would have tried to go because I would have loved to experience that.
It would be cool. Like it must be cool. Well, not that cool, but like it would be like an interesting little thing to have like a really distinct laugh. And then be able to be like, that's me.
Oh, yeah, you can hear me.
That's me in that Seinfeld episode.
Me, clearly.
Because Jalen also, like, there's just people in general, like, where I'm just like, it must be, like, a kind of interesting thing to, like, know that you attended the taping of a show, of, like, a show that turned out to be, like, a world famous, like the contest episode of Seinfeld or something, right?
That's true.
And you're, like, in the audience and you can hear yourself. It's like, that's kind of wild.
My friend can hear himself. You can hear him. Conan O'Brien's talking about like the nicknames. I think like Tom Hanks started calling him Coco or something like that.
Yeah.
And at one point, like he didn't want to be called that, and my friend just yells out Coco, and he's like, no, and like everyone laughs. I'm like, that's crazy. Like you were captured. He's actually captured twice. There was like a toilet that was above. They're like, oh, some people are living in the studio, and here's the toilet. Like, unfortunately, it's gonna fall on somebody. It was my fucking friend again.
Yeah.
And they captured him. And he's like, what the fuck? And I was like, bro, what is?
It's crazy.
Do they like you? What's happening?
You could see me in the background when they killed Saddam Hussein.
That's sick, man.
Yeah, I was a part of the laugh track for A Flavor of Love.
You were. Is that a bit?
No, I was part of the laugh track.
You
That
What?
shit didn't have a laugh track, man.
That's what I'm like it's
Definitely did.
Also, you were like 10.
yeah, okay.
I was 11, and yeah, I was there.
All right, now I was
It's also not a sitcom.
it's a fun it's a reality TV
I was part of
show.
the laugh track of Oppenheimer. if promises were fat, my daughter would be crackers.
Heyo.
That's like what the Rent guy in Spider-Man 2 says, right? He says something like that.
Let me see.
If promises were rent, or something
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And then he snorts.
Give me 6.
Hercules, ow, ooh, my neck.
I'm gonna go drain the main vein.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hercules.
Fuck, I'm probably gonna miss the train. We'll speed. Thugzilla versus the IDF super soldier Melvin Bomb. GTA 4 swing set glitch. Funneling Sween's cut into the American Heritage Foundation. Bum Stroker's Dicula. Saw Derek sleeping on the train, so I touched his blank. Banicus, Greek god of herb. The Sween animatronic looks like shit. Big Meaty Stinks. Canola Joe Reloaded. I have no dick and I must cream. Gay actor Rosebud Delicious. Questionable autism. Sorry I can't. I had a burrito. Trained her wrong as a joke. She ain't even know it. Heath back from the fields. What did I miss? Gids. Actual Sween quote. Episode 277. What if instead of Spirited Away it was called Take the N-words Away? Doesn't work that well. That's too much of a stretch.
Yeah, I can still do it though. I can do it. I didn't get it.
You should all dress up as an Oreo cookie. Hard hat. I have my Halloween costume already set up. Hard hat PP. Had that boy leak in Charlie Squirt. Predators are Jamaican. Predators are Jamaican coded, not the sex kind. Obama, when he met Michelle, be like, let me be queer. Kingston is becoming genuinely irritating to listen to. Please fire him now. Don't worry, it's an animatronic. Are you watching people like explode? What is that?
Are my headphones still on?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess.
That was scary. Like I couldn't understand like why it was not coming from the phone, but it was clearly coming from the phone. That fucked
Yeah,
with
there's a
me.
video of people. I think of people having like the boulder on the bridge and then breaking the bridge.
Dude, that video, the guy skating down the stairs and breaking both of his ankles is so funny. Shot up Uncle Charlie. Kingston's dad was clearly taking Tylenol. Shirtman movie, extra ammo, Sween gay. You look like you could use a fucking lamp. Hispanic at the disco, cardboard pie. Watching Chernobyl for a healthy dose of depression in the evening. Department of Whore. All right, but like, imagine Candace Owens talking to you like that while stroking them. Listen, relax.
Whoa.
Let's all relax. I hated women and viewing them as objects. What? I hated women and viewed them as objects until I played Silent Hill F and realized I was wrong. Crazy that. Imagine a Silent Hill game convinces you to not be misogynistic. If anything, do the opposite for me. It's like, oh, this is a prop for horror, clearly. Slur maxing. One day sober. I'm not gonna congratulate you on that. If you don't eat pussy from the back, you're not hungry enough. Big Boss convincing the troops deployed to Portland to join his gay little polycule. We'll call them Diamond Dogs.
Nice.
Join my polycule. I want to fuck many people and not think about it, the repercussions. Goon Devil, the man without cum. Now is the time for me to ride on his meat, pull his dick out my mouth, wipe his jizz from my eyes. I will be queer.
That's fucking hate breed. I will be heard.
Okay, yeah, I don't know it. Look up Fastness and Behold. Trust me, hominid. Most stable UE5 game is Sonic Racing Crossworlds. That's sad. Notices bulges. Ooh, woo, what's this? The dead worms in your ass. Smitchy the kid. Something gay. Something slur. Yeah.
Nice.
Adam ruins everything versus Sheldon Cooper. I have relapsed and now I'm on the back on the teat. Hamster in a sock is now +5 after extensive use. Izzy, I know you're listening to this. I want my fucking dog back, you vapid sow.
Whoa.
Communicating through podcast credits is crazy. Since Sweeney is the mascot of the group, when are we getting a Sweeney plushie in the shop? We're not. I'm gonna come in your ODST hat, Chris. Craig the Canadian, freaky. And there's just a bunch of emojis pointing to a tiki head.
Oh, yeah.
It's your boy Shawnee D, Cumshot Gaming, trademark. At Grok, is this true? My profile picture has been young Chris for 6 months and he still hasn't noticed. Oh my god. Oh yeah.
Baby Chris.
Oh, yeah, there's a Spider-Man poster right behind me.
Mm.
Yeah, okay. I don't give a shit. I don't know what that picture is from. So that's kind of weird.
Should be really scared.
Yeah.
Whatever. It looks like it's like from my fucking...
It's one you've never released before.
Yeah, it looks like it's from my sink. In my parents' house. That's kind of weird. Sweeney looks like a smear frame of Derek Kim Jong and the Keith Corps. East Palestine, Ohio, being glassed by Israel because it's named after Palestine.
Yeah,
For these, I used to live there. It sucks. Yeah,
Palestine?
I bet. Fun fact, the rapture did happen. Nobody went. No, why'd you say that? Fumbled the 6'3" trans girl. Should I kill myself? Shu likely thinks trans girls. Shu likely thinks Charlie Kirk is a moderate because her husband is a Christo-fascist by comparison. Christo-fascist is hilarious. Maybe Charlie Kirk was just hyper autistic and his special interest was getting shot in the carotid artery. Sam Tweeny be like, I respect people's sexuality. Obi won't you blow me. Charlie Kirk lost a gun debate. Kremlin to Kremlin. Yep. Watch along when. Oh yeah, we just got to set aside a time.
Oh right.
It's gonna be the War of the Worlds.
We can do it this Thursday.
Okay.
I'm free Thursday.
Chris is in the top 5 wiggers of all time. Jason Voorhees. Yeah, we'll do it after Sacred or something.
Yeah, do it. I'm down.
How did we say we're gonna do it? I don't remember.
We'll do it Thursday if you want.
I had it, and it's not hard.
Okay,
It's pretty easy to
Well,
set
do you
up.
need anything? Because if you need anything, I just grab it.
Just bring your headphones. That's the only thing, and like presumably the cable to go along with them.
Gotcha.
Jason Voorhees
We'll
ain't
talk about it
no
later.
rest for the homo. Kingston won't close his ass. He's got a dick to suck and butts to fuck. Wage Slave 583. Trans Tucker Carlson, more like tuck her Carlson away. Oh, tuck her Cuxon away? I don't know. Papini Brothers presents Crash Course Cybertron History. Rise of the Decepticons. Donk Duckerson pumped up dicks by the finger of the people. Mason the Metalhead sang radioactive at karaoke. PB, choose one of every 10 people you see as a hallucination, and 10 people, one of every 10 people has their soul sounds amplified. I was really close to Self Forever Sleep last week. If I ever do it, I should just zero my bank account into this Patreon. Yes,
please.
Don't do that.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do that. That's your first thing. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't. That's the second thing. But yeah, don't do that.
You piece of shit.
Don't.
What?
Hey, listen. Lesbian cunt evil edition. Charlie Merckx. The JK and JK Rowling is short for gigantic cunt. John Strickland, Merckx 1889, the Stone Sober October. Wish me luck, boys. You've already failed, I bet, by this point. The First Church of Keith David presents Sween, the Darkest Cracker. I finally saw the Train Beyblade video. Oh, man. That's a classic. LeBron would have survived that neck shot. Pre-Roz, Blake896. I got Lockjaw doing graveyard chicks to the Dick Sucking Factory, and all I got was Lockjaw, as previously mentioned. Marvin Straight be like sexual harming. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's pretty good.
Retarded with an S with a thing over the E. That dude who bragged about crypto scamming that cancer patient out of his treatment money is 100 times worse than Charlie Kirk. Das Goopy, I'm your little F slur guy. Warm sticky goo when you come in my eyes. I don't know what that is. Chum of the Clown, please help. Can't seem to get any bookings. Can you give me any advice? Laugh more as a clown.
There it is.
Young Collins sewing his ass shut and chugging 2 liters of laxatives. Jesus Christ.
That's crazy.
King Midas, but it's smegma. Nice, Nikki. Turning Pale USA. If this is the last page, why is over an hour left? Gay Arnold with football shaped hips. That's so stupid, man. Too blurry, too Bigfoot, you fucking idiot, you bloody. Sorry, Miss Jackson, badly brave. Who's New York Nick? A Theory needs help lowering his weapon. Halo 3, Protein, Hunter, and Nafram. And as always, rounding out our list, King of Haphazard. Bye.
Yeah, goodbye.